My God.
Great opening. Great
That's
opening.
that's a great way to start this podcast. Wait there, everybody. How's it going? Beargunson here with another podcast. It's new look and everything. Got new chairs. Got new drip and everything. And
Yeah.
brand new episode. We got a few new guests here. Well, actually, no. Everyone's been on this podcast before, so no one knew. But we got here on my left is Frozen Gears, Katie.
Hello.
On my right is Rayo, and then Kuma. And yeah, we're just gonna go along, just have a few discussions here. Gonna be random like always. We also had some planned discussions as well. It's been a while since we had something planned out, but hope y'all will enjoy it. Hope y'all are having a good weekend. And stay tuned for some more coming up in the future. How's everyone's weekend been going so far?
Very good.
Doing well. Pretty bland. Nothing going on.
No.
I've just been on VR chat too much. Like
Too
every
much.
single day this week. I roleplay, so we
Oh,
had
okay.
a lot of stories.
Okay.
Intrigued.
Yes, very intriguing. So,
The sound
how
up.
about y'all over there? How's your weekend?
Oh, pretty good, pretty good. Today there was
Yeah.
a small party or like a birthday party I went to, but like the other day I got like 3 commissions in a day and I was like, oh my gosh, it's a new record.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Dude, that sounds great.
Yeah.
I've been okay. Just been sick.
Oof.
Like I
Ooh.
told you. I
Yeah.
tested positive, and then I
Oh.
lost my sense of taste and smell. And I was
Oh,
sad
shit.
about that.
Aw.
But you
So-
know what? I'm getting it back today.
Oh, you're getting
I'm
it
starting
back.
to taste stuff.
Let's go.
Okay, nice.
Good,
Kicking
good
it,
stuff.
kicking
feeling
its
way better.
ass, kicking the COVID's ass.
Then outside
Nice.
of COVID, it is sniffle season.
Yes,
Sniffle
it's
season?
season.
Yeah.
For sure,
Seasonal
especially going into
change.
wintertime.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And I think all of you are from the East Coast, so I'm imagining it's getting pretty cold over there.
Mm-hmm.
A little
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah.
I'm in the south, so.
Right now
Okay.
it's 29 degrees outside.
What?
Ooh.
29.
Hey, bring that weather over
Yummy.
here to the West Coast. Appreciate it.
Mhm.
You can have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, though, 100%, like the moment it turns to like 65, everyone over here is going to be putting on Eskimo jackets and coats and all that.
Probably.
Yeah.
Earmuffs
And-
and nose coverings and all. They're going to put the whole 9 yards, put a big giant swimming goggles on with like cotton muzzle over it. No, I'm playing. But,
Dang
man. But anything new, interesting in recent past weeks?
In what category then?
Any category.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I've been so like I've been so like interested in just like the updates and such. Like for instance, the new update, like the new camera for
Oh
that,
yeah.
like, for
In VR chat,
VR,
right?
and they're going to be updating the menu soon. So
Wait,
that's
they're
one thing
updating
that
it again?
too. Yeah, so basically you have the opener, and then they're
Right.
going to update the main one. So like you have the launch pad, and then the stuff that is past the launch pad, they're going to update that too. As well as
Oh, I see.
Questies are going to get a camera soon.
Oh, that's right, because Quest users don't have cameras yet.
That's
So-
crazy.
Yep.
For real?
Yeah, I know.
It's
Imagine.
because of limited space.
Oh,
Um,
gotcha.
Yeah. Hey, imagine Katie will get a camera very soon. That'd be
Yeah,
awesome.
that'd be cool.
Yeah.
I won't be so much of a loser.
I know.
Hey,
You
you're not a
could.
loser. I mean,
Yeah.
yet. Not playing.
I'm the loser here, okay?
Nah.
No one is. No, it is.
No, it's only when you change it to a venti avatar. That's it. No.
That's Rio's thing.
You are. I'm small venti. People know me as small venti.
Tiny venti.
Attacking me out of nowhere.
What? What?
Did I not like
No.
Venti?
You know what the funny thing? I never even built Venti that much in the game.
Why?
I
I
don't
love
know.
him. How
He
dare
was
you,
my
Derek?
he was my first 5-star.
He was my
Oh, your
first
first,
love.
your first love. Nice.
I want Venti. You know what? I lost my pity over him. I lost it
Oh,
to
really?
another D-Luke.
Oh.
I still don't have D-Luke, so you know.
I still
Yeah.
don't have D-Luke, yeah.
Have
I'm
you ever played
sad.
Genshin Impact, Katie?
Mm.
I mean, I probably wouldn't
No, I
recommend it,
haven't.
but
Oh,
Oh, really?
well, you
Yeah.
need to, though. Even
I
I'm
like
at the
it.
point where I'm just like,
you know, I mean, it's a great game. At least, well, in the beginning, it was a great game, but now it's the company, at least the particular dev group on when it comes to Genshin Impact has been pretty obviously on the money hungry side. So, I mean, if you're just gonna go in just to play and have fun, I mean, hey,
Yeah.
I'd say yeah, it's a pretty decent game.
It's
Uh,
a real good game.
just try to get in the habit of spending like most people.
That's totally not me. Who does that?
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. I know.
Actually,
I've seen your bank statements, bruh.
actually, somehow
Whalers.
I've only spent I think $5 or $10, and that was only
Oh,
for
and
like
get.
the monthly pass. Yeah, in
Oh, okay.
Genshin.
On Genshin.
for
I've managed to stay away from the whole sinkhole.
Oh yeah.
a friend of mine actually bought for my birthday basically Kokomi. I had
Okay.
my pity, it was a guaranteed pity, and he's just like, I'm gonna buy basically the such, and so we were able to do that, so that was
Mm.
fun. That was the first time I
Nice.
ever paid on it.
Oh, nice.
But I like free to play games just because the fact that it literally gets you interested into it, and then, because for me, like, find it really hard to buy, like, the $50 games, the $40 games, and
Mm.
such, but the fact that free to play games usually have the same kind of quality as long as people are, like, interested,
Right.
so
Agreed. Yeah.
Yeah. Makes
Mhm.
sense. I know. Like I noticed a lot of these like AAA titled games coming out have been pretty whack lately. Especially like they'll take so long to release, and then when they finally do, it's like very little like content, or like they say, "Oh,
Mhm.
it's not ready yet," or it's like, you know, um, I mean, I get
Mhm.
it, stuff like that takes a while, but when I feel like now it seems like it's a trend for them to just only like shoot out certain amount of content, in the first release, and then they'll start throwing more later on.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
The
Genshin
thing
does
is
that too, and all that, you know.
Well, like I mentioned before, I'm an FGO or Fate Grand Order
Mm,
lover,
yeah,
and oh my gosh, I can't get away from it just because of the fact that like literally there's always something going on, there's always like a storyline, and like I would imagine like the stuff it's going 4 years now. And the stuff is so good that people stick around, and if people don't want to stick around, then it's their choice. You don't really have to do it.
true. I mean, that's the thing. Like games like that, where they're constantly throwing content to keep the players like intrigued into the game. I think
Mhm.
the developers there are smart on that end.
Mhm.
I mean, something
Yeah.
like with Honkai, there's like every event that comes through, there's always like loads of content to do, always like a bunch of daily stuff to unlock. And some of the stuff
Mhm.
they'll actually have it like on a time gated so that you don't rush through it too fast. I mean, some players
Yeah.
manage to get around it somehow, by getting through it
True.
fast, but at least for the most part, it always seems like there's a lot going. And
Mhm.
then that's where I feel like other game companies like even like the triple title game companies should learn from. It's like, hey, like keep like throwing stuff at the players and keep them interested into the game you're selling them, because I mean, for the most part they'll sell like, say, like initially like a $60 game, and you get like the deluxe version, and like they'll have like, there's like a few like, different rankings of the games of the that one version, but
Mhm.
it's
Mm.
doesn't really seem like there's much, for the value that they're throwing at
Yeah.
you. And so if they were to at least like, say, like with Call of Duty, their Modern Warfare, I mean the Warzone, where they're
Mhm.
constantly throwing stuff there. I mean, from what I understand, I think the like from what Turbo was telling me is that the hacking is the main part that was kind of throwing people away. Yeah,
Okay.
it's interesting though, but I mean, there's still a lot of players, going at Warzone.
Oh,
But
goodness gracious. That's the problem. It makes it not far. It's not fun for everyone if
right,
you start breaking things like that.
yeah, and then especially when the game starts flowing for a particular group of players versus like originally where it's for everyone, but then just slowly moves on to somewhere else.
Mhm.
That's where like how I know we talked about Genshin before. That's where I know a lot of people feel that way, where it's mainly starting to root towards a certain group of players, mostly the money spenders, because that's what it really seems like they're going for.
Mm-hmm.
And especially people were really upset about the rewards. Then I don't, I'm not sure if you
Yeah.
heard, but as recently there was some news about their supposedly what originally was supposed to be a glider for the KFC event, but now they're using it in this event to where you have to give 2 months
Twitch
subscription to
streams,
a
right?
Twitch
Yeah.
streamer. So
Interesting.
yeah, it's
Anyone?
just like and not anyone. It's for whoever the
SC, anybody who's collaborating with
yeah,
Genshin
right, who's
themselves.
or not just so much collaborating, but ones that they particularly chose for that
Yeah.
event. But yeah,
Well,
it's
Yes.
kind of
Technically, you have to.
chance.
You
Mhm.
technically you're supporting that Twitch streamer, but at the same time, um, well, you're really only getting the glider out of the money you're spending. Not
right.
giving you that much at all.
Yeah, so like
Yeah.
imagine you're just getting like an in-game like what do they call it? Like how Fortnite called it a cosmetic item.
Mm-hmm.
And but you're paying like 2 months worth of subscription, which I mean what like I think like a month's worth is geez, I forgot what it's like $9.99 or something like that, or is it like around $3 somewhere around there?
Not sure.
I forgot. Um,
I can look it
I
up.
forget. I mean, you can see how often I subscribe to Twitch channels, but
Mhm.
yeah, it's I don't know, like especially for those who are probably low spenders, probably wouldn't even be worth it for them.
Yeah.
But I know a lot of people were upset about that. But I understand the
Mm,
reason why they canceled it originally because it was like I believe the KFC event was during COVID when it was pretty high up there, and like so many
Yep.
people
True.
swarmed the KFC and like cosplay and all
Yeah.
that. So like it was like a health hazard, I guess.
True. I mean, to be fair, it makes sense, especially because it was exactly during that moment in time, and especially because it was only a Chinese event, I believe.
Yeah, it was originally supposed to
yeah.
be just for the Chinese players.
Yeah, and understandable. Like if it was only a regional locked thing, I mean, the fact that they're actually giving us a chance to get it, I don't see anything wrong with that.
Mm,
Because again, it's a free thing that's being given free for only few people, and if you want it, then you can get it in a different way. I don't
yeah,
know.
yeah. I don't know how much the chicken was over there their KFC, but I'm pretty.
I don't know about you, but I got chicken out of that. Not, I would say if I was doing it. So I'm
Yeah,
like, give
hey, for sure.
me that chicken, give me that that glider. I'm not missing out.
Right. I'm also curious on the people who actually did buy chicken that day before they canceled it, if they ever got the glider. I'm curious.
True.
That would kind of suck if they didn't. Like they already bought the chicken and all that, and then they're like, "Oh, we canceled it. Nope, you're not getting your glider now."
Hey, at the very least, the casino, like the buckets and everything were like Genshin themed, and so a lot of
Yeah,
Oh
people
they're
were
yeah,
like
really cute.
got to use that and as like props and stuff and decoration. Because
yeah.
I saw it on Twitter and it was so cool. I was like, yo, that'd be so cool. Imagine if our KFC did a collab with Genshin. I would
Yes.
have gone straight over.
Oops.
All of the anime people would just like mob the normal people and everyone just like,
Ooh. Oh
what
shit.
is this?
Kicks mix. Thanks for the sub of
Nice.
1 year sub. They subscribed for 4 months. Sheesh. Hey yo,
Nice.
thank you, Kicks
Good
mix.
job, Cake.
Hey, how's
Good
Anime
job.
NYC going for you? Also,
Mhm.
Inuyami Kirishi, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it.
Oh, I don't think Kix went. Did he
Oh,
go?
Kix didn't
He-
go? I
no,
thought
he
he did.
didn't.
Oh, you
Oh
didn't?
no, I don't think he
Oh
did.
no! I thought you did.
Yeah.
No, I thought you did.
No.
No. Also, I think the follow audio went out, but anyways, but thank you again. Appreciate it. Oh, who be coughing around here?
Sorry,
Oh.
I warned you.
Oh no, we gotta put her out. We gotta put her out of her
Frozen.
misery.
Oh my.
Oh my god.
Yes, gotta lock in
Do it.
those.
Put her out of her
So hard.
misery.
I'll just wait. I can stand up and die.
It's like, oh.
It's like, oh, okay, well, at least I didn't have an opinion about anything. Ugh.
Nice. Kicks is cool. She's covered, bro. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, we had a cure. This is the new vaccine right here. This is what it looks like right here.
Yeah, it's the cure.
This is
Bless you,
the
Ludenberg.
cure. This is the ultimate cure.
Out of
50
there.
BMG of
Miss-
cure.
Ah! I was
You
okay.
gotta shoot
I'm good.
Kuma.
Yes. There we go. I just
That's
created
good.
a new mask for you. There you
Oh,
go.
Can you imagine if it was like a literally would shoot like masks, so you just go
I
around
know,
and
right?
shoot people and then just smacks them in the
There
face.
you go,
with them.
Oh,
animation
man.
ideas.
Yes.
Animation
Have any of you ever like put on like the legit N95 masks before?
Yeah.
No,
I
I
work
have
with
not.
construction occasionally, so I
Yeah.
have to sometimes.
Yeah, dude, those things. I mean, it's comfortable as hell, but then it hurts at the same time mainly because of your nose. Because they actually have
Yeah.
like a almost solid metal piece, even though it bends easily. But like I've got like a bruising around my nose bridge because I had to wear.
I'm sorry, buddy. My face is small.
Oh man,
I'm safe. I don't have to deal with this. I think I used it once and I was fine.
yeah. Like it's just soft around the cheeks and the chin and all that, but then on the nose bridge it just hurts like hell. Like it's,
Yeah.
but I mean,
I have a bug nose. This isn't a problem for me.
yeah.
Teeny tiny. But then
Yeah.
again, like I'm all for the mask culture just because like aesthetics.
I would
Oh
be
yeah,
more attractive with my mask on. With my mask off.
yeah.
Can you imagine if you were like dating someone and they had a mask on the whole entire time and you had a mask the whole entire time and then
Dating
you
during
actually get
COVID.
to like real into it, then you
Mm.
finally actually take the mask off and they like got a giant snoz or something.
Oh
Like,
no.
oh, oh, I love you for your personality.
Bruh. Also, Inuyami
idiot.
says the ultimate cure of COVID is a fake French girl with a 50 cal round.
Oh, perfect, perfect.
Yes, let's see
Perfect.
Ludenberg right
Yes.
there.
Yes,
Perfect.
perfect, perfect. Oh man.
Thank goodness that took the image Frozen put out of my mind.
Yeah, just like snot coming out when you take off the
come
mask.
on.
Okay, so I said snoz, which is another word for nose, not snot.
Oh, I thought you said snot.
No, snoz as in nose or something like that.
A large nose. I legit thought you were like, oh, they take it off, all this snot comes out. Like, oh, shit, I like your personality. That's what I was imagining.
Is your word better, Frozen?
Hey, now I just made it worse for you. I was like, oh, okay, a big nose, okay, that's no problem.
It's just one of those things where you're just like, I'm glad I love you for your personality kind of thing.
Wow. Oh man.
I love you for your
I'm so-
personality.
I'm sorry.
Inuyami says that they've seen two people going at it with face masks on. It was
Hell
awkward
yeah.
telling them to stop.
Do it. I'm
Oh,
not gonna
man.
get into it, but it's a
I mean,
thing.
all I hear is just like material rubbing. Like,
My
like all I
goodness.
hear is like, it's like what the
No.
You know, it's like almost the equivalent of seeing people ERP in VRChat with
Oh.
only desktop,
Oh no!
where they're just
Never,
clicking their key,
never.
or they're clicking the C button back and forth.
Oh my goodness.
And you know
What
what's
is
funny?
that?
The funny thing is actually, we're with Turbo and the group, and we're just talking, and I look in the mirror because we're at the Black Cat, and I just see the exact thing that I described, just them, just like you can see that, you can obviously tell they're just clicking the C button up and down. You know, it's like, bruh, Like we see y'all on the table.
You're like, really?
Bro.
Was it like a public?
Yeah, it was public. It was public.
Oh,
Yeah.
why do people? Oh, never mind. I don't even need to know that.
And then Inuyami says that there was holes in the mask too with the wet top.
Oh no! What's the
Oh,
point?
no.
I know that's the purpose of a mask. Also, they said ERP over desktop is gross. Yes, I agree with that.
ERP in general.
Yeah, I mean, like, cause like, what's the point? Like, I mean, hey, maybe some people get off with that, you know?
Hey.
Not
If
common.
it's between two partners and it's alone, I don't not care. But please.
Yeah, for sure.
Also, going to not disturb. Imagine the friend comes in unknowingly. Oh my gosh, you were on blue. I am so sorry.
I sure hope we're not on blue doing that.
Oh
That's as
man,
bad as being on public.
oh man, you were on Friends Plus. Oh my bad. Oh no, we gotta cure you
Frozen
again.
didn't like the thought of that either.
Sorry.
Frozen's immune system is going against ERP
Oh,
as
I'm
we speak.
sorry. I just realized the fact that it's still in the recording. Oh no.
Oh no.
I'll make sure to do it on the computer next time. I'm sorry. I was muting in game.
Hey, oh, no worries.
Oh.
No, hey, don't worry. You can cough on stream. You know, we'll just have to slap you a few times.
Okay, please do.
Just threaten you with Celestial Ludenberg.
Bro. I know, right? Hey, also, Inuyami says this dude legit arched his back. I'll leave it there.
He's into it.
Oh, this is, I was blown because he said I was blown by a guy, you know, in VR, and I was on desktop.
Oh no!
Oh my god!
Yikes!
Oh boy!
How embarrassing. Either way,
Fun.
next topic.
Next topic.
Yes. Move on.
Oh man! So have you guys seen the live stream for Genshin Impact 2.3?
I saw.
Oh
bits
yeah,
and
I
pieces.
have.
Oh, yeah.
I fell asleep during it though.
Understandable.
It's understandable. Hey, you know what? And just to let y'all know, that live stream was only like about 40 minutes long, and damn, was it boring?
Well, it was at like 7 or 6 a.m. and I was like,
Oh,
I
okay.
woke up at like 5
Yeah.
and I was like, oh my god, I have to watch it for Albedo. I'm gonna watch it for
Real
Albedo.
beta.
And
Yeah,
then
okay, fair
right
enough,
when
fair
I was about to
Mm.
sleep, I hear like Albedo wolf and I was like, what? Excuse me? And I was
Oh.
like, it's okay. It's okay. I'm just gonna go to sleep.
He's like, it's a bad dream. It's just
Still a bad dream.
I will say Albedo's voice actor was so, like, especially like in the beginning, immediately he's eye catching. He was like, I've wanted to do this for so long. Look at
I
my
know.
adorable
No.
chibi.
I know he was having
Probably-
fun with it. He was having
Yeah.
fun.
Good, I'm glad.
Oh yeah. Seemed like he was
did
having
wolf
fun.
though. He did wolf. He did
Yeah.
a wolf.
Yeah, I remember that.
Good.
Bad dream,
That
don't
got
worry about
me.
it, Kuma.
That got
Bad
me.
dream.
He's like my heart.
Well, one of the things is it's nice to be able to see like VR or like VCs or like voice actors basically enjoying enjoying what they're doing. Where
Oh,
for
yeah.
instance I mean, I've met a few voice actors that are just doing it for the job and like they don't even play the game and so
Oh,
on and so
yeah.
forth. And it really made me sad because I mean, I understand you can't always have like gamer friends and so on and so forth and whatever, but it's nice to know like the person who does and helps and makes the project enjoys what they're making kind of thing.
Oh yeah. I was actually surprised that a lot of the voice actors in Genshin Impact also voice act for different, like, a whole shit ton of anime, and I'm like, yo, I was like, I thought it was pretty
Nice.
interesting.
Not only
Nice.
that, but
Yeah.
the fact that a lot of the Genshin VAs actually play Genshin.
No, I think like just at least as far as I know of, I think the main characters probably play Genshin, like the travelers and
Not Sucrose for sure.
I know Paimon.
She's like, I don't want to hear my voice.
Albedo does too.
She has other
Oh
things
yeah.
to do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Also, Inuyami says, "I see you play Honkai with the dolls." Oh yeah, in the background. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Zhongli's VA is biker boy from Danganronpa. Wait, really? Wait, the English VA. What?
English VA, nice.
I got. I've been thinking about rewatching the Danganronpa animated series again.
No, I haven't had a
Yo.
chance. I
Yeah.
want to.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes. We should do a watch
watch.
party.
Yeah,
Watch party.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me know.
Question, did you for when I know I watched it as when it came out when it was airing, but out of curiosity, for those who did watch the anime, did you guys go like back and forth between Despair Arc and Future Arc out of curiosity? Because that's technically how it's supposed to be watched because
yeah.
they go hand in hand. But I'm
Yeah.
out of curiosity, did you actually do that?
Yeah, I did. The one thing is, like, of course, they don't have season 2 because they're like, oh, we got the game, so fuck it. Y'all don't need to see an anime.
Aww.
Because at least on, because I looked it up, I was trying to see if because they have like the first show, of course, like for the beginning, and then after that they only have the third one. So
Wait. They skipped?
Yeah, they skipped it.
Well,
Oh,
yeah,
that's weird.
it's kind of. So basically, there's Danganronpa the animation, which is based off of the what was it, the 77th, 78th class at Hope's Peak, which is like Nagi, Kirigiri, and them,
Yep.
and like of course Biker Boy, Celestia, and all them. They're part of that. And then it skips to Danganronpa. It's called Danganronpa 3, and there is something called Future Arc and Despair Arc. Despair Arc takes you to the past, to the class before them, which is where Nanami, Chiaki, and their gang, and Chisa, and all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, Despair Arc is technically the past, which is where Danganronpa 2, the game, is based off of. Well, kind of. There's some there's some differences, of course, but it's mostly based off of them. And then the future arc is based off of Naegi and Kirigiri when the survivors have grown up and are and then you also meet like the people, the old graduates of Hope's Peak, what's happened, the the Despair girls. I don't think they got an anime, but they do have some appearances in the future arc as well.
Yeah,
really, really
it's
cool.
true. Also, Inuyami says that those arcs suck. Play the games.
I don't know. Actually, for the animation, I thought it was pretty cool. I know
Yeah.
the first animation, it has the iconic pink blood.
Yeah.
And so does past, but I think it's because they're technically high schoolers, and so but then in the future arc, it goes back to like regular red blood. So
Okay. Yeah.
Apparently, when you grow up, you get more hemoglobin and get red.
For sure. Yeah.
Maybe I should have noticed the doctor's office.
You know what I think? I think what.
True.
You know, I think what happened is that they just finally installed Half-Life 2 Episode 2, and they were good to go.
Oh,
they're just missing textures. That's all.
Yeah, that's why it was pink. It was an error.
Yeah. Secretly, spoiler alert: Danganronpa, the first animation, was developed by Valve.
Oh, perfect. Right.
Yeah. And then they fixed their mistake when they came out with Half-Life Alyx.
Exactly.
Yes.
But yeah,
Perfect.
We can always like put a date to do this watch party together.
Oh
I'd be
yeah.
down.
Watch party.
That'd be fun.
Party.
It's like,
Got plenty of worlds.
Oh, for sure.
Got plenty of good worlds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we could always go like world hopping after podcast too.
True.
Hell
True.
yeah.
So, Katie, any interesting animes that you've seen lately?
I mean, I finally finished Demon Slayer.
Oh,
And then I
okay.
started, finally. I finally
How
started
did
watching
you
it.
think?
I actually really liked it.
Good.
Nice.
Yeah, I really liked that one.
Nice.
Out of curiosity, have you watched the movie?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
It's okay. It's
I didn't
boring.
even know there
there
was
aren't.
a movie.
Oh, okay. Wait. Okay, I'm gonna tell you the timeline of this because it's still ongoing. So I'm assuming you've watched the first season of Demon Slayer. Okay.
Mhm.
So basically, after that, there was a movie that was released called Mugen Train, and based off of the name, it does take place on a train, but apparently the animators or like the storyline still continues. So what they're doing right now during this anime season is they're reestablishing the plot of Mugen Train the movie. So it where season one leaves off and where the movie starts, there's a small there well, I don't know how small the gap is, but there is a gap. And so what they're doing with this season of the anime is they're connecting that season and the movie timeline, and they're also connecting the end of the movie to the new season that comes out next, I think starting the
It's
winter
next
anime
month. I
season.
think it's
Yeah, next
well,
month.
the 5th. Yeah.
Yeah, where they're gonna showcase a new Hashira because the Mugen Train focuses on the fire Hashira,
Mhm.
Rengoku, and so this next season that's gonna start next month is going to focus on a new Hashira and a new higher class demon too. So
Okay.
Easy.
yes, so
So I should watch that before I
yeah,
start
so
season. Okay.
you're gonna wanna watch. You could either, I'm not sure if it doesn't matter the order. I'd say probably watch like keep it in order, like watch the movie, then watch the season 2 anime that's airing right now. So that way you're caught up and you can
Okay.
connect everything together once the new people are introduced next month.
Okay,
Oh,
cool.
they're airing another season right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the Mugen Train anime, like the season, like I said, it
Oh,
covers the gap between the end of the first season and then the parts of the movie.
you know
I
what?
don't I'm not
I was
sure show.
wondering why it kept being advertised on Funimation and all. I was like, oh, I thought I thought it was just becoming popular, all that. But I was like, they're adding more to it. That's probably why.
Yeah,
I didn't even know that.
I can send you the Funimation trailer because it
Okay.
does. They have a really cool trailer for that where they try to explain it. Well, they don't try. They actually explain it really well with like a scroll. They explain the gaps and how each season works to
Hmm.
form a coherent timeline. It's really cool.
Okay. Also,
Yeah.
Inuyami says, "Can I join the watch party?" Sure,
Hell
sure.
yeah.
Come and join us. What's it called? If you want to, on my about tab, I actually have the Streamcation Discord linked there, as well as Genshin VR. What's it called? The Discord link, and also my own personal server link there. If you want to, you can join the Streamcation. That's where a lot of us are gonna be at, especially other streamers and gamers and such. Like I know majority of the group from there is at Anime NYC are probably getting back home by now. But yeah, definitely, come and join us, and then set up the event. Definitely, if anyone wants us to stream it, we'll do so.
That would be nice.
Oh yeah.
Well, as well as
Like,
if you join the GVR, then I'll be able to meet with you because I'm
Mm-hmm.
a moderator there.
Yes, Frozen Gear is the moderator. I dropped
Oh,
something.
Okay.
I think
What was
that
that?
I think that was my what was that? That was my Kendama. All right,
this GVR
Oh no.
not my Kendama.
okay. Okay.
I need to put like Gorilla Glue on this thing because I noticed when I bought it, I just got it in the mail yesterday, and the part, the like the parts with the indents inside of them, it's on the top area, it
Yeah.
gets loose. I don't.
Oh, interesting.
So I'm probably have to like put some type of glue in there, like wood glue, to hold it in place because it
Understandable.
just keeps getting loose for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been practicing with it. Let me see if I could do it in VR. I doubt it. If I actually break my controller,
Oh
Oh
no.
no! Don't do that.
oh, I
Just
caught
do
it.
it
I
right
caught it in
then
my
and there.
controller. I caught the ball in the controller, but yeah, I probably don't want to break it.
Yep.
Even though this thing's
That-
made out of wood, it's probably going to be easy for the wooden ball to break the controller than it is for the controller to break
Yeah.
the wood.
Be careful. Don't be like me who either my quest dies or my hands die in the middle of the podcast.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Make sure you're not dying right now. Actually, now that you
I know, right? No, my controllers are good. My controllers are good.
Mhm.
Inuyami says Kodamas break easily. Oh, they do.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
gotta be careful. Actually, let me make sure it's not broken.
Oh no.
It didn't
In the
seem
middle of the
broken,
podcast.
but I mean, feeling it right now. So far I'm not feeling any breaks or splinters. So I mean, that's good.
Perfect. Good.
Yeah, the ball probably got nicked, but I mean, it's been getting little nicks here and there from the hitting the other parts of the handle and all
Oh
that.
man.
So I mean, we're good there. We're good. And it's a nice part about the Kendama I got is that I got it from Kadama USA. It's like one of the companies around here that makes them. And yeah, they give you a what's it called? They give you a free string, like an extra string,
Oh.
in case the other one breaks. So I'm
Mhm.
like, shoo,
Alright.
great
You're
deal.
gonna have to fill me in because I'm feeling a little dumb. What is a Kadama?
You don't know what Kodama is? All right, um, so basically, it's a Japanese toy that got pretty popular. Jeez, I want to say a few years back, and like, well, more like a trend a few years back, and
Mhm.
it's basically, I guess you could compare it to like a paddle ball type of ordeal, like, but instead of like
Oh.
that, you have to
Oh
kind of
yeah,
get the
you
ball.
catch it in the cup,
Yeah,
right?
it's a ball. It's a
Oh.
wooden ball on a string, and there's like these little cups, like one on one side, one on the other side, and you can
Uh-huh.
flip it, and then on the bottom of the handle, there's also an indent where the ball could land, and people do tricks with it. They even have like big competitions, I think, in Japan,
Oh,
where just people
neat.
do like tricks.
Neat.
You see videos of them like just swinging it around and then doing
My
these flip tricks
god.
with it, go crazy. They'll balance it and everything.
Oh,
It's
that
it's
makes me
pretty
miss
cool.
yo-yos.
Yeah, it's like I'd say it's in the line of those type.
Mhm.
It said Inuyami said it was trending in 2014. Nice.
Oh, I see.
It's a trend every year in high school. It's way better. It said get one from Japan. It's way better. Okay,
Understandable, understandable.
definitely, because the one I particularly got, I believe, is from a company that's known for making them for competitions.
Mhm.
I think I got mine for like around $30. I think.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. But
Nice.
yeah, like I was looking around because I've seen one like before, like one of the podcasts I listen to. He sells Kadamas, like, but they're with like different patterns and all that. But I wanted to get one that looked like a classic plain old Kadama, like red ball, plain wooden
Mhm.
handle and all that. So a lot of them were sold out too, where I was looking
Mhm.
at. And they were saying the
Mhm.
ones that were like at the top rating were I think it was called like Squirts or Sweets
Mhm.
Kodama, then the other one's Kodama USA, and then but I don't but,
Oh.
like I'm still new to it, so definitely I'm gonna see what ones they make in Japan if they sell any over here where I'm at. Definitely would
Mhm.
be interesting.
Nice.
But yeah. And the funny thing, actually, what got me to it, like, cause like I've seen them around a bit and all that, but then I think the final kicker was this one like comedic anime that I saw, and they're kind of like jabbing at it being a trend. And
Oh,
so
nice.
this guy buys like two of them, and then his sister comes like, "Don't you have like two or three other ones of those?" I'm like, "Fuck." Holy Joe! I was like, you know what? Let me check it out. Let me see what this Kodama's all about, and then find out like
Nice.
they're like legit competitions and all that. Pretty cool stuff.
Mhm, mhm.
Actually, you know what? Let me see if I can pull up a video that I saw on put on stream. Let's
Nice.
see. Inuyami says messed up story. Someone beat someone up using a wooden hammer and spike. Oh,
Oh
Oh,
my god.
no.
oh no! Is that
Yikes.
how the Kendama came about? That would
I
kind of
wouldn't
suck.
doubt it.
That would
There's
kind of
some
suck.
crazy stuff that happened.
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh man, that would kind of suck though. If that.
Mhm, mhm.
All right, let me see. Let me pull it up on YouTube. Yeah, dude, the tricks that they can do on Kodamas are insane. Like when I was first trying it out this morning, thought it was
Mhm.
crazy. All right, let me see. Uh, all right, yeah, let's see. Here we go. Let me see if I can pull it up. These
42 millimeter.
that's an ad.
Well, unfortunately.
Unfortunate ads, yeah. Alright. Oops, I didn't mean to mute it. Here we go. Let me see. Let me pull it up on stream. Here we go. Oh.
Where should we look?
Yeah, I don't know if look on my stream. I don't know if you can see it.
Okay, I have you added. I'll just be muted.
Yeah, but these things look crazy though. The way they throw it around and all that. They even kick it. But you know what? I will say that the one that he has does look a lot like the wood is much thicker compared to the one that I bought. It's crazy. Yeah. Let me see. Crazy stuff there. All right, let me pull that up. Let me see. No, DMC. Very similar to butterfly knife tricks. Okay. Okay, here we go. Those are proper Kadamas. Oh, those ones are. So those the ones that they were using. Those are the ones that were made in Japan. Probably. I'm assuming. But yeah. Definitely interesting. What do y'all think? Oh, you're muted in the call.
Oh.
Oh, you're Katie with the sub. Let's go.
I did it again. Okay.
Also, those are the ones. Okay, definitely gonna check those out. Look into it, because yeah, the wood
Nice.
on the one that I bought seemed pretty not like too thin, but significantly thinner than the ones that they were using in the video. Also, hey there, Kuma. But yeah, so those are the Kadamas right there. Dude, they'd be doing some crazy stuff with those. So like I just got into it, trying to just basically what I started doing so far. I've been getting good at. I noticed I'm better doing it, using him on my left hand, even though I'm a righty, and like because I seem like I have more control on my left hand than I do on my right. So I just hit it on one side, and I'll be able to flip it on the other and go back and forth with it. But I have yet to be able to get the ball back on the spike. So
Oh.
that's the one thing I'm gonna have to do a little bit more
You'll get
practice
it.
on.
Well, the day that you do it, just message us in the group and chat and be like, "Hey, let's go! I did it! I did it!"
Just get a GoPro with it.
Perfect.
Let's see. What do those hands do? Also, Sakame Rose, how's it going? Thanks for
it's me.
popping in.
That's me.
That's
Oh, it's you. That's you. Oh.
Yo, Frozen! First time chat, let's go.
I know, first time chat. Let's go.
Because I'm usually on it. I never watch it live. I
watching,
usually
just
watch the
lurking.
The
recordings.
VODs. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Frozen lurking.
Lurking.
Always lurking.
Always lurking. Always watching.
Always
Exactly right.
Wazowski.
Perfect.
Yeah, but yeah, basically, I noticed like the best way that I've figured how to do it is to try to keep my hand in the same position, but I'll flip the Kadama, like I just flip twist it the other way, and then but try to keep my hand steady there so that I don't lose balance when the ball lands there. Because sometimes like I'll just slightly have it tilted just like by a millimeter or two, and it'll just roll right off.
Oh.
So like I just figured I try to keep my hand steady, like while twisting it and all that.
Good stuff.
Yeah, so far I didn't hurt anything. My hand's not bruised yet, so
Perfect. Good.
yeah.
Oh.
Have any of you been into
Mhm.
anything like that? Like
I think that the most or the closest thing I could say is going to be. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. No.
Sneeze!
No, I was trying to make sure I am muted beforehand so I didn't
No,
like do what I was
you
doing
must
earlier.
sneeze in front of the audience.
No! So, it was a yo-yo competition, and,
Okay.
like I mentioned, I'm, quite older than most, in VR chat, and, when a lot of times we'll have, like it was during my high school or not my high school, college years, and literally they would, take yo-yos, and it was all, like, fancy yo-yos, the ones that, like, glow, the ones things, and they would do, like,
Oh,
tricks with
nice.
them and, like, all the different kinds of movements and walk the dogs, basically, and stuff, and they would make it a show. It was just so fun.
Yeah. Also, Inuyami says
Sounds
you don't
fun.
sound old.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. No, she
Very
doesn't
good.
sound old at all.
I thought the same about me.
I know!
Did not sound old.
Thank you.
Yes,
No, I know.
Frozen is part of my generation now, confirmed.
Confirmed. It's been confirmed.
Perfect, thank you.
It's been
It's all
Frozen
good.
exposed.
Oh, no. Maybe I'm just pretending to be older.
Uh-huh.
No,
Those
just kidding.
margaritas were really Kool-Aid.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
yes. Oh,
and
to
and
be fair,
and you said
to
on
be
the
fair.
rocks, but you actually meant on the nerds.
Yes. Okay, hey, you will not you will always get me at this. If I had to choose between going to a bar or Sonic, I'm going to Sonic.
Yeah.
Give me a sour green apple with nerds, all good.
Has
You don't
to
have to be, older or younger to enjoy a very, very sweet drink, so
For sure.
I would pop off
Inuyami
that.
says you sound like you can be from 1927.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Perfect.
wanna say we're on the
I'm
topic
just
of food.
Oh, yeah.
I've been
Oh.
22 at least 5 times.
5 times.
At least.
Yes, I've been reborn several times myself. You know.
Yeah.
perfect. I mean,
Yes.
it's fun, but food.
The food.
Yes, food.
Food.
Oh
Yes.
my goodness. October pumpkin season. I tried
Oh.
pumpkin roll for the first time.
Pumpkin roll is
What?
so good. I
Yes.
love
good.
pumpkin roll.
Mhm.
This is the sad part. Like I love fall because pumpkin themed thing.
Right.
They're so
Themed thing. So good. I hate that it's only during like 1 or 2 months though.
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, to be fair, I kind of like it being limited, quality just because the fact that that way you don't get, like, sick of it kind of thing.
Mhm.
Fair
If
enough.
you
But at the
really,
same
really
time,
like it, you can
you
make
get
it,
sick
but
of pumpkin roll though. Could you?
Could you? Could you really,
Yes.
Frozen?
Yes, I could. I could. There are
Every day,
certain
Jake,
things
you get sick of
oh
me.
my gosh, every day, like, for instance, it's kinda like it's not like a flavor like hot chocolate where, like,
Mm.
you can spice it up and change it and so on and so forth. It's a specific flavor, and I mean, don't get me wrong, I literally have pumpkin spice creamer in my refrigerator right now, so hell yes. I have pumpkin spice in the refrigerator, I have a pumpkin roll, and also a pumpkin cake, and I'm just like,
I
"Let's
see.
go."
Also, Inuyami says pumpkin spice things are nice, and also
Very true.
like they can't do sweet drinks. They're gross.
Oh.
The
Oh,
only
You know,
pumpkin thing I could ever do is probably a pumpkin roll.
pumpkin roll. That's
Oh.
about it. What about
Yeah,
pumpkin pie?
that's no,
Pumpkin
I
roll.
can't.
Not even pumpkin
Oh,
pie.
really?
No.
it
You
really depends on the
untasteful swine!
Yeah.
Oh, no! Drop the gun! Oh, no!
We must
Look at
cure.
that.
We must
Do it.
cure it. We must cure.
Bear, one day you're gonna need to make a gun that is actually a bear.
It's actually a bear. A bear gun.
That way you can live up to your name.
Oh yeah, sure.
bear guns.
Or make
It
a
has to be a
or
sun.
you know, it'd be
A sun
funny.
bear.
You know, it'd be funny if like make a Kodama, but instead of a ball, it's just a Monokuma head.
Oh, that would be funny.
You're right.
Very hard to catch though.
I mean, here's
It'd be
it.
just bouncing all over the
Just
place.
bounce. I know, right?
Nice.
I know, cause that's what, actually I was low key thinking about putting a Kodama on this avatar, like seeing if I could find a 3D model and then just kind of
I'm
graft it
sure
in there
they're out
somehow.
there.
There probably is.
Can you
Yep.
imagine actually making one that works?
Oh, I know, right? Having colliders and all that.
Hell yeah.
Also, you sure? Inuyami says you sure it isn't outdated. And then, how do you even rack Celeste? Oh, easy. See, this one's not semi-auto, so it has a bolt action in there. The bolt is like right here, so like right by the knee. It's like you just
Oh my
rack the
goodness.
knee and all that.
I can't.
It's perfect. Yeah,
This
don't ask where the safety's at. It's somewhere there.
It's all right. It's just a doll. We don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, it's
Now it starts talking, we're gonna run.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
We run.
You know, I was actually like gonna add an audio clip to like every time I would pull out the Celeste gun and then
Oh my
I guess like an
goodness.
intro thing.
Oh
And then I add particle effects and then like every time we shoot a blink, it would just be like a voice line.
My
Oh
goodness.
no! Particle effects would be cool though.
Yes, indeed. Particle effects in 3.0 are a bit tedious to deal with, but hopefully with these updates that the devs been doing, that it'll fix. Because a lot of times whenever I would what's it called? Like put a I was supposed to say artifact. Put a put a particle effect.
Fury.
Yes. But like every time I put a particle effect on an avatar, it would only like turn off if I was sitting down. But if I'm standing up, like it would just stay on infinitely.
Oh,
So,
forever.
Yeah, it's
Oh, I
just
know
it's weird.
exactly. I don't know why, but it does exactly for like a lot of things. I have a saber altar avatar that's
Okay.
basically the visor. It will turn on and off for like on toggle, but when I'm sitting down, it just goes on, and I'm literally just being blinded. I'm just like, nope, never gonna sit down again.
Also, Idiomi says, Celeste isn't even legal. Should I call the ultimate police?
Yes,
Yes.
you should.
Yes, you should. But don't worry, there's multiple Monokumas underground just waiting to rise up.
Oh no.
With-
They're gonna go after all of us.
yes,
all
and then
many
they
of
all
us.
have their own separate cannons, the
Oh
50
my
cals with the different characters hooked up to it.
Perfect.
No,
Yes.
it's not the ultimate hope.
Yes, the ultimate despair.
Ultimate
Yes,
despair.
yes, and then even they even saved the 50 cal for Naegi and Kirigiri.
Oh god.
Oh, goodness.
Is Monami safe or no?
Monami, nah. Monami's is gonna be crafted onto a new body with the head with their own cannon.
Oh no!
Female
They're worse
Beargunson.
with their own cannon.
Oh yes. So he says all of them are alive or dead. Spoilers. Yes, no
They're all in
spoilers.
there.
Yes,
Mhm.
indeed. Somewhere in there. Oh man, I was kind of disappointed that they didn't do more in the animation for Danganronpa. I was hoping that they would actually do
Oh.
more.
Yeah.
But
Do you think they'll ever do a redo? Like a remake?
I mean, I wouldn't say like a remake so much. Like maybe a filler, like for the second one, and then continue on like after 3, because I think were they supposed? Oh, something fell. Oh, that was my stethoscope.
Wasn't me.
Oh.
Your stethoscope.
Yeah, it fell off because I had it hanging on my the mic arm.
Oh, okay.
So
No, they could animate Despair Girls.
Oh
Technically.
yeah.
That'd be nice.
Beargunson's
Will we just watch while
watching-
Bear breaks? There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Watch it.
No, I was just hanging it back up.
Watching
good.
Despair. You despaired hardcore. We witnessed it.
Just
Oh
disappeared.
no!
Just
No,
dismounted.
he was just doing a very, very awkward dab.
Oh, yes, awkward dab. Yes, yes. I was like,
Wait, I think this is my avatar. I can dab for later.
all right.
I don't know if I'm gonna end up breaking myself if I animate while I'm sitting down though, so we'll leave that for later.
Probably will.
Understandable.
Just breaks in the chair.
Also, Uniyami says favorite death? Question mark. What is yours? I know. I think I don't know. I don't know what mine would be. I don't have to rewatch them all again.
Why?
For
What did you say
Danganronpa.
though? Because
Indie game? Sorry,
For
go on.
for Danganronpa, other
for
game.
animation or
Like I
Yeah.
said, I haven't seen it.
Oh, you haven't seen it? Oh, well,
Oh,
maybe.
Yeah, that's
spoiler!
what I'm saying.
Saying
This is the
Wait,
fact that I needed to watch it.
yes. Are you familiar with Danganronpa?
I am not.
Well, you
Kumo.
will be now. You will be now.
Oh jeez.
Perfect.
Definitely interesting show. It's basically a without spoiling too much, it's like a murder mystery type of
Oh,
type of
okay.
game
Yeah.
/ anime now. But
It's good.
yeah,
I
it's
mean, from what I've
definitely
been told.
interesting.
I love the mix of how like they mix the different styles in the anime. I do, and
Oh
in the
yeah.
game, I do have to give them props for that.
Oh yeah. And the abridged series for them too. It's
Oh
amazing.
my goodness.
Yes, definitely want
Wait,
to watch Danganronpa abridged.
oh,
Fun's
like
right
which
there.
one?
Which I'm trying to think, like which one was let me see. It's Among Us in anime form. Yes. Yeah, it is.
Actually,
Wow.
This is
no,
sorry I had to do it.
no, there's actually a better one to describe Among Us in anime form. There's a
Oh, really?
better one. I just can't remember it. I remember I did a whole watch party for my university when it came out.
Oh.
I don't
Nice.
remember the name though. I have to look it up.
Huh.
Mm.
Among Us in anime form. Oh, you know what would be an interesting one, or not so much like Among Us, but I guess yeah, it could be somewhat Among Us. Have you ever seen Classroom of the Elite?
Yeah,
Yes,
Oh,
I remember
that was
that
a
one.
good one.
That one, the ending just
Ooh.
that was a
Yeah, that
big
one was
plot
really
twist.
good.
Wait, hey, Katie, have you ever seen that anime before?
No, I haven't.
Check it out. It's called Classroom of the Elite.
Mhm.
Watch it. Just watch it all the way through. It's very interesting.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just like so. It's like a school without spoiling too much. It's basically a classroom of like super elite, intelligent students. Like only the best of the best can go to the school and all that. Like all the smarties
Oh.
and everything. And yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy shit.
Oh, I remember
Nice
the
stuff.
name of the anime. I need to remember
Oh,
it's called Talentless Nana is the
Talentless
name of the
Nana.
anime. The one I was saying for the Among Us anime. I think the Japanese name is Mono Nanana. And
Oh.
basically,
Ooh.
these but I don't want to spoil too much because the part of the background does end up being a plot twist. But
Spoilers.
yeah, but so I'm just gonna say the main part, and it's
Okay.
basically the lore is that there are humans who end up, or technically children who grew up with superpowers, right?
Oh.
And like
Cool.
everybody each has their own talent, and
Oh.
so um, as the name implies, Nana is talentless, and
Talentless Nana.
so basically, she was sent by the government to go off slowly and killing each of the talented people. But
Whoa.
her thing is that she has like really good mental capacity. And
Mm.
so she uses her brain or her like really good analysis of everybody
Okay.
in order to make them think that she has the ability to mind read. It's a really good
Oh.
anime. So if
Ah.
like
I
that one
see.
is actually like almost on par with like Among Us as an anime form. I think it's even more so than Danganronpa. I think like you said, I think if Danganronpa is more murder mystery based because they still have to get together and they actually like do see there's like a death like a penalty and stuff, like with the
Mhm.
rules and stuff. But talentless Nana is legit. Um, Either she kills them and then we're good because the government, she also has her own backstory, of course, which they reveal in the episodes.
Oh.
But it's like if they find out about her, then they're probably gonna rebel about her and stuff like that.
Mhm.
There isn't really like everybody's comes together and it's just oh, we should find out, or like we know there's a killer or anybody. For them she actually uses a folk tale as her cover, so
I see.
it's something else we can add to the
Cool.
watch party.
Oh, for sure. definitely.
That reminds me of a normal, like, just a sitcom, not a sitcom, but a
Oh, that's
series.
quite the
Real,
sitcom.
yeah, like
Among
like a
sitcoms.
real. When I say, I mean a real like live action, I guess you could say,
Live
of
action.
live action, not
Yo, live
of Marvel
action.
things. I'm just
Oh
like, what do you
no.
call a normal non-animated show? I don't know.
A
Um,
TV series, a
yeah.
series, a show. I
All I
don't.
remember is it's basically Psych, and basically there was a guy who he was, I think he was a cop or so and so for a detective, and basically he's so smart at how to be a detective that he literally is able to pretend to say that he is a psychic, and he usually
Oh, I've
helps them.
seen that.
Yeah, yeah, he
Yeah.
helps them. He helps the cops how be able to do that. The problem is the fact that because he's not qualified or something in some way, he has to do it in that way. So,
Oh, okay.
I loved it. And there's even like a few times it's mainly a comedy, but
Yeah.
good stuff.
Good shit, yeah.
Good stuff. I
Also,
think it's
Solely
wait,
pretty
hold
on
on. Did you
the
say Netflix adaptation of Danganronpa? What?
Wait, what?
What?
Because Inuyami says ultimate Danganronpa shipping should die. Hold on, let me. I gotta check this out. Is this like an actual thing? If it's live action, that'd be even worse.
Ew. Sorry. They never
We
The
we
reason why I
await
watch anime is so that it's an anime. Things you
we
can't get.
we we
Uh-huh.
await the day there's a good live action. So
Yeah.
far, we haven't made it there.
Well, the thing is the fact that, like, live action, like, a lot of the time people who are not exactly interested in the anime will be interested in, like, the live action. But since we know the anime and we're usually looking for certain things,
Yeah.
often enough, it's not it's not good
This
enough.
wait, there's a new Western. What? When did this happen? Hold on.
Wait.
Okay, manga anime. Oh no, people are making memes about it. Hold on, what? Is this? Wait, is
Now I need
this?
now I need to look
I'm
this
I'm
up.
trying to I'm trying to look it up and everything. Is this real? Death Note live action was yeah. Okay, I've seen the Death Note live action. The Netflix
Nice.
adaptation for Death Note. It was entertaining for the most part for sure.
It was
Mhm.
Like
entertaining, but
Avatar, Dragon Ball, Full Metal, Cowboy Bebop.
I
Oh,
mean, Cowboy Bebop, I could totally see being
I can
live
see that,
action.
yeah.
Yeah, it's just being more expensive because you have to spend a lot of time on CGI.
oh yeah. Let me see. Oh no. No, I think I don't know if I can't. So far, I haven't found anything more than like memes. But let's see. As mentioned before, Dunk isn't available. No, wait, that's something else. Try to see if I could find any information on it. Let's see. Creators live action come true now. Steam. What? Oh no, it's a game. What?
Yeah, I only see memes too.
Oh, there's some okay, wait. Why is there a article from June 2021 talking about an adaptation for Danganronpa that's supposed to be debuted in 2013?
Wait, what?
Yeah, that makes no
What?
sense. That makes no sense. Okay, I can't. So far, I can't find anything, but I think I'll look a little bit deeper into it later on.
Jeez.
But definitely, that's
That would be
interesting
nice.
though. But have any of y'all seen Death Note before, by any chance?
Yeah.
I have.
Yeah. Have you seen the Netflix adaptation to Death
Nope.
Note? It's
I've
Nope.
seen clips of it and I was like, nope.
I honestly say that they did what's it called? Jeez, I'm forgetting names. The Shinigami, the one that's with the main character.
Light.
Not Light. What's it called? Is it Light? Yeah, Light. Yeah, I'm thinking of Al. No, Light. Yeah, Light.
Huh?
Yeah, the one that's with
No.
Light. Yeah.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe. But yeah, what's
Mhm.
his name?
Like in Ryu.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, Ryuk.
Ryuk. They did him pretty well as CG in the voice actor because like the voice actor they chose for Ryuk was the guy who voiced or who played as the Green Goblin in the one of the older Spider-Man
Oh,
movies.
really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's right. I remember that.
I know. When he was talking, I was waiting for him to say Spider-Man. Because I mean, but he did pretty good. I would say the only thing is that they did mix up some things in the plot that was different from the
Mhm.
original. But I'd say it's still entertaining. I would say it's
True.
just for the entertainment part. I would say go ahead and watch it. But if you're expecting it to be like on par with the actual story, it's not
Then
so
it's
much.
no.
Yeah, it's not so much
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
True.
I don't
The
know.
only
I
few
have
oh,
mixed
sorry.
feelings. You're good. You're good.
The only few live actions I've watched is one is Ouran Host Club. It was kind of weird because they were using a lot of CGI for the anime effects, and
Okay.
it's interesting. And also there was another one which I could not name you the name, but it literally was about how the fact that two people met on the internet and basically they became friends and talked and so on and so forth and shared their different life stories to each other. Um, and they ended up dating each different people and then sharing their story to it and so on and so forth. And it gets to the point where like the guy actually or the girl actually is like, actually I kind of like you. How strange.
Huh. Strange.
Like it's an anime I've watched actually. I can't
Mhm.
remember the name of it though.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of it, but I've watched the anime and the live action. And the funny thing is, I watched the anime, and then one day I don't remember what I was doing. I think it was like an anime con, and it was one of those things where you don't have a panel anytime soon, um, nothing that you're interested in, and you just join any of the video halls that are in the anime convention, and I'm just like, I don't recognize this one. Why is
Mm.
it real? Why is it real? And I'm like, oh, it actually is a live action. How interesting. And it was good, I'm not gonna say, it's really, really good, especially because in that situation, that anime, it was very realistic,
Okay.
real stuff kind of thing. It was real
Yeah.
time, real people kind of thing. The only difference was, like, silly things like emoji and stuff. So,
Mm.
it was a small the style moved over, but, like, things like One Piece, things that are, like, more cartoony-ish,
Yeah.
um, which is hard to say for animation, but, like, cartoony-ish anime, it just doesn't do well.
For like live actions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you know that they made an Attack on Titans live action and they made 2
I've
movies?
heard of it,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. I
I
watched it.
Yeah.
I tried watching
Oh.
it. It was so bad in English dub. It was like the lip
Oh.
syncing just was not matching, and then it seemed like they used like the original voice actors from the original anime, but
Oh, okay.
I just couldn't handle the non matching lip sync. I just couldn't watch it from there.
Oh, okay, understandable.
Yeah,
Fair
but
enough.
I went
Yeah.
through the whole thing.
oh yeah,
Oh, I can't watch
Dedication.
I
that's
can't watch
dedication right
Attack
there.
on Titan just because, anything
What?
with, like yeah, I have a thing against, like, people getting eaten on screen.
Hmm.
It just makes me really uncomfortable.
I see. I see. Now then, I think that's gonna be one of the first animes we're gonna be watching on our we're gonna.
No! We're not watching it! I mean, you guys can watch it, and I'll stand in the corner.
No, we're gonna have all
Like,
the
I
doors
watched
locked. You can't.
No!
Again.
I watched the first episode and no spoilers, the woman who gets killed. Uh, yeah. That made me run. I was just like, nope, I'm turning this off. Good.
Hey,
I'm sorry.
have y'all ever seen a slap on Titan before?
Oh no.
What?
Oh, dude,
What is
it's the
that?
best anime I've ever seen. A slap on Titan. It's like it's the same thing like Attack on Titans, but it's just a slap on Titans. Best thing I've ever seen.
Okay.
Oh my
Well.
god.
Hey, I definitely would say that's probably be the best anime to watch to get into Attack on Titans. It's just a slap on Titans. You watch
Perfect.
that.
That's
Yeah,
good.
you just get yourself in the mood. Like, oh, I'm ready
Oh
for
my
this.
gosh. The
Yeah.
abridged series though for Attack
Instead
on
of
Titan.
eating people,
Yes.
you slap people to death.
Perfect.
uh,
Completely realistic. Can you imagine if like they get really, really big and all they do is just
Or just slap each
someone
other,
and they
slap
just yeet
Austin.
into existence and do like a Team Rocket star.
Oh
yeah.
my goodness.
Also, Inuyami says it
No,
sounds like you can't watch certain NSFW genres.
yeah, but I'm just like, no, I can't. There's no
Oh man. But yeah, definitely. I think that's what really got me into watching animes in the first place was the abridged series. Watching those, like, you know
Really?
what? Yeah, I was like, I want to watch the original just see what that's like, and then I'm like, yo, I can never look at it the same again.
Oh yeah, agreed.
Exactly.
I think that was that's how I got into Attack on Titan. I think
Yeah.
my friend
Oh
showed me
yeah.
the abridged. Yeah. And then also this one's a more obscure one. I forget what the English name is, but I know it involves vampire. uh
Vampires.
let me see. Is the main character's name is you. Seraph of the End. That's
You.
what it is. That's it. Seraph of the End.
I
Seraph
never
of
seen
the
that
End, the
one.
bridge series. Oh, really? Yeah, I'm telling you, it's one of the more obscured ones. And the bad thing is, it got to a good part in the series, and like people were a bit more interested in it. The thing is, the company or the animation like team that were working on that particular
Oh.
show are ones who they'll only pick up one show at a time, and so they're the ones who are
Ah,
animating Attack on Titan.
I
And so
see.
Oh.
they put that show on pause for Attack on
Okay.
Titan. And so
I see.
I
until
feel it.
Attack on Titan finishes animating, that show does won't have a chance for
Yeah.
season 3, I think it
Has this
I
was.
see. Also,
Wait, Attack on Titan has
Inuyami
a show?
says Owari knows Seraph with 2 exclamation points.
Yeah, Owari no Seraph. That's
Yeah.
the Japanese name, but
Oh,
You know what's the one that got me
great.
into anime was Code Geass.
no.
Really?
Yeah, but I was like, it was the abridged series. So it was Code Men.
Oh my god.
Mine was
Of course it's
mine
the
was
Co-
abridged
Card
series.
Captors and Sailor Moon, just
Sailor
because it
Moon.
played on Toonami
Okay.
Out of
back in the day.
curiosity, what is
Huh?
everybody's first anime? Like,
Mm.
not just something like you watched on TV, like something you actually went out of your way to look for. First anime.
Mine, I
Ooh.
watched the Princess Mononoke. I mean, years and years
Good
ago.
stuff.
Okay,
Good stuff.
yeah.
It sounds familiar. I don't know if I've seen that already or not.
One of the Ghibli movies.
Yeah,
That's why.
Ghibli movies
That's
are
why it's a Ghibli movie. That's why.
yeah.
I think I've only seen 2 Ghibli movies in my entire life. One of them
You need
was
to go watch all of them.
all
All of them.
the
I haven't watched
animations. I can't take the animations.
watched
The
Ponyo and
animation's
watched House
amazing.
Moving
It's
Castle.
Ghibli. Those are it's
Others.
you know
It's a taste, I guess. But
what's the one with the I'm trying to think of the name of it. It's the one with it's like the little girl, her parents get turned into pigs and she has to
Prince
Spirited Away.
yeah, Spirited Away.
yeah.
Spirit Away. That's the one. That's one of the ones I saw. Oh, that the animation was
Have you
so
watched
wonky.
No,
Howl's
it
Moving
was very
Castle?
good though.
That's one of the Ghibli movies that I
Which
like
one?
recommended. Howl's Moving Castle.
I was moving
Hell's Moving
Castle.
Castle is very good.
You know what threw me off was the plot of the animation. There was like the animation and then the plot of the animation was what threw me off because
Oh,
like in the beginning I was like okay cool like we're getting somewhere and then in the middle and then towards the end it was like choppy like okay like how wait there's like so many plot holes like wait how did this guy get there how did this guy do this and all that like what is going on here I thought this was supposed to go like this but now this going a different way it's like it
Fair
was
enough.
just so many little plot holes that you just pick up on, and it was like I was like, it's too much to handle.
If you want an
see,
anime movie recommendation, I recommend it came out recently. I don't remember if it was last year or earlier this year. It's called Belle. That is like that was one of the really hyped anime movies and it did so well. So, I really if you need an anime movie recommendation, that's my go-to for you right now.
Which
It's
one?
like based off it's called Belle,
Bell.
Belle.
Okay.
It's somewhat inspired by Beauty and the Beast, but it
ah,
also
yeah, yeah, yeah.
it deals a lot with like your persona on the internet versus who you are outside. And then there's like
Okay.
really cool. I definitely recommend it. It was worth the
Check them
hype. I
out.
Huh.
watched it. Yeah,
Oh,
it
it came
did.
out already?
Yeah,
Huh.
Yes!
You know,
I heard
Inuyami
about it.
said, have you all watched Neon Genesis Evangelion?
No. I mean, I
Never?
watched the original, but not the
Ooh.
new one.
I've seen a bit of it. I didn't get to finish it though, but definitely is.
I'm up there on this one too. I watched bits and pieces, but I
Yeah,
didn't get to
I
finish
watched the abridged series. I might,
it.
Of course.
of
Super
course.
heavy.
What's another one? Oh, you know what? You know what movie I did watch? So I binge watched the entire series of Code Geass, including the filler season that they had,
Oh.
and the movie too. Like within a week, like less than a week,
Mm.
and because they're like 25 episodes per season, like season 1 and 2, and then the
Oh.
filler season was like I think 5 or 6 episodes, but they're like almost an hour long each.
True.
But the
Ooh,
movie, so
gosh.
a lot of people were saying that with season 2, because wait, have any of y'all seen Code Geass?
I watched some of it, like in the beginning, and then I couldn't
Okay,
finish.
well
Yeah,
I
did
can't
watch
spoil it then. All right, because this one's kind of a spoil. All right,
it's been so long
yeah.
that I don't even remember anything about it.
All right, so just to say some without spoiling it for y'all, so a lot of people were saying that the second movie, wasn't really canon with the end of the season 2, but it technically is because it's still kind of pointing it like in line, kind of continue on where the ending scene left off. But the only thing that's different is because the first movie kind of recaps all of season 1 and 2 together, but they just only changed the plot slightly. Well, that's really the
Oh.
only difference. Otherwise, if that slight difference didn't happen in the plot, then it's still be canon. I consider it canon. There's just only one thing that was different in there from the original series, but it's still canon to me. But
Understandable.
yeah, I know
Give.
Inuyami might understand that, but but yeah, the movie is like definitely was really good. The second movie was awesome. Loved it. But yeah, definitely, definitely, I would recommend finishing Code Geass. I would definitely highly recommend you watching Code Geass. I actually talked to Turbo because he likes watching animes like that involve like mech fights and all that. So
Oh
it's
yeah.
definitely awesome. Definitely
I
worth it.
remember at one point I was really into mecha anime. Then a lot of them, sadly, there was a lot of them that just go with the same, I guess, routine, and I got tired of
Yeah,
them.
for sure.
Understandable.
Like, have you ever
Yeah.
seen El Noah Zero before?
No.
That
I
one,
don't.
never heard of it?
Mm.
Not
Wait,
even
repeat
close.
it.
El Noah Zero. I think ALD and then Noah Zero.
I feel like I've heard of it. Actually, I'm looking it up right now.
Yes, definitely check it out. The reason why I started watching that, I actually found it because the main song that they use in there is by I'm trying to think what was the singer's name. Jeez, my mind's I have a brain for it. Actually, hold on, let me check my playlist. I have it on my playlist because it's a song that I've been listening to for the longest time, and I barely found out that it was on an anime. I never knew about that.
Helafina?
Oh.
No. The song is called Alias. Let's
Oh,
see.
Sawa no Hiroyuki.
Let's see. Where is she? Where is the singer at? I have it on my playlist. I just have a very long playlist. Let me see. There it is. Where I just had it. Where are you at? Where are you at? Oh no, I lost it. Well, you know, I forgot. There's a search bar for a reason.
Mm.
Classic bear.
Yes.
Did you
Sawano
use
is a
that?
Sawano Hiroyuki. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, the song's called Alias.
Oh.
Definitely the best, one of the best songs I've ever heard. Because she sings like with like Japanese, then a hint of English, and then a hint of German in some of her
Oh,
lyrics.
interesting.
Yeah, so I was like, it was pretty interesting. But yeah, like so I found out that that song was used on an anime, and then happened to be El Noah Zero. And so I started watching. I binge watched the entire series overnight. And
Sounds like something I do.
yeah, it's pretty good. It's like in the future, like humans found like a special power from aliens on Mars, and then when scientists found it, they discovered that humans could become like better than what they are through the use of those powers, and then eventually they kind of split themselves away from humans, calling basically humans inferior now, and then they call themselves the
Oh.
Martians.
Oh,
And
interesting.
then they inhabited Mars, and then there's just a battle between humans and the new human slash Martians and all that. So it's crazy. Yeah, definitely a really interesting show.
Good stuff.
It's good stuff. Like we're gonna be making an anime list of what we need to binge watch.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be a lot. We're gonna have to find a good day.
We'll start on the ones that we haven't seen and move on
A
to the
Google
ones we
Doc.
have seen.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Start a Google Doc
yeah.
for us, Bear.
Google Docs. Yes. Yes, I'm gonna have to start Google Docs. Just list a bunch of animes and all that. Let me see.
I've watched my
Inuyami.
fair share of animes.
Yeah. Inuyami says that Kuma will get along, and then they also say virgins and Chad in that anime. oh yeah, El Noah Zero.
Oh goodness.
Yep. Oh man. But yeah, I like the sci-fi genre of animes. A lot of them are really fun to watch. And then like now I'm just watching a bunch of like more like comedic type of animes that that are just funny to watch. They'll like, either put jab jokes in there from like previous like cliches, or put in
Oh, yeah.
animes and all that. So I'm like,
I
okay,
really my rom-coms now.
yeah.
And I my isekai. I like isekai.
Isekais.
Yes, the one isekai I can't deal with is ReZero though. That's one I cannot deal with.
What?
Yeah.
Oh no.
ReZero? No.
I can't. I know people say like the more you get into it, the beginning's cringe. Everybody knows that, but they're like
Yeah.
the more you get into it, the better it gets. And I'm like, but here's the thing: I cringe so hard in the beginning, I can't get into it. No, can't.
No, but you just come back. You know, you just
Oh my
It's in your
Fun fact,
name. It's in your name, Rio.
Fun- Wait, I'm Rio, not Re.
Yeah, you're ReZero. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
ReZero. Perfect.
Yes.
No.
That's
Rio Taku Central.
yes.
Mm.
ReZero Taku Central. There you go.
Oh my goodness.
3-0.
I want to give you guys a fun fact though, because we were talking about first animes before. My 1st anime was Your Lie in April.
You're like, oh,
Oh, that's another one I need to watch.
Yeah.
Oh, I can watch that in the movie theaters.
Yeah.
In
Lie in
VR
April
chat.
was
Cough,
my-
cough.
I went from Your Lie in April to Angel Beats to like
Angel
Guilty
Beats.
Crown.
Yes.
Good
3 in a
stuff.
row.
You know what's funny though? I'm gonna tell y'all something. So after Code Geass, right? It had a happy ending after the second movie because I thought that was it at the end. Find out it was a better ending after the second movie. After that was Steins Gate. I watched Steins Gate all the way through. Watched Steins Gate 0. After that, I watched Plastic Memories. Have any of y'all seen that movie?
Oh my
before?
gosh,
Or not movies, the
no.
series.
That was one of my beginnings. Plastic Memories.
Plastic
Oh,
Memories.
so many.
Have you ever seen it?
I've
Yes,
not seen it.
Plastic Memories. Watch it. It's only in sub, but it's worth watching in sub. The only anime, or one of the only animes I've ever actually watched in sub, because it's all they had, but worth it every bit. And then directly after I binge watched it, I went to Angel Beats, which was the worst decision I've ever made.
Really?
Yeah,
You're
but
like
I mean,
me.
no,
Terrible
Angel
people.
Beats was awesome. That's not the part that was the worst part. Because I mean, if for those, I'm not gonna spoil it. But if any of you have ever watched Plastic Memories and you watch a somewhat equally filling anime right after that, you'll know what I mean.
Filling. What a good word.
Yeah, no, don't spoil it. Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it. All right. It's a great feeling. All right. No,
great feeling.
yeah, but hey, at least it had an interesting like twist ending on Angel Beats.
Yeah, I gotta agree with you.
Yeah,
I was
oh yeah, Charlotte. Then like Charlotte was another one.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Dang. Listing off the specific category / genre. Just go through the whole list and make Katie, Frozen, and Kuma just binge it all. Binge
Yes.
it all in
What?
Just
one
gonna
go.
watch
You know,
it.
hey, you know what? Actually, I think for the first anime, I'm gonna have all of y'all watch Plastic Memories. That's the first one. We're gonna watch Plastic Memories.
Oh,
I
I
gotta
see.
go.
First
I gotta
one.
go through that again.
What's it rated?
It's rated. These nuts.
Oh my
I don't.
All
I
right,
you know.
time to leave.
I honestly
Log
don't.
out.
Honestly, I don't know what the ratings are. I never look at the ratings. I just watch it and go with it.
I think if I remember,
It's
I think
rated
it was
G. It's rated
yeah.
G. There you go. It's rated
Okay.
G.
Maybe
I'm just gonna
PG.
follow that. Mhm.
It's rated G for
I guess
for
technically
gamers. All right.
most
Oh.
G for game. I think most anime is rated PG-13 technically.
I mean, probably.
Yeah, I think it's
Probably.
PG-13.
Cool.
Oh man.
Yeah, fine.
Also, Inuyami says she. I guess talking about the re for each. She has a reason to die now. I just got that pun. All right, then the only thing beating after Angel beats my feels. Says plastic memory will land you in jail for being emotionally attached to a lolly.
Oh my
No.
Bruh. No, I think you're thinking about what's that one? The Dragon Maid.
Oh,
Oh,
No.
Miss Kobayashi's
Yeah, Mos
Dragon Maid.
Kobayashi Dragon Maid. Yeah, the
Kana. I have Kleena the Avatar, which is Klee and Kana
Queen
together.
Kana. Yeah, I had a friend that was like obsessed with Kana.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Oh
Lolly
no.
police.
probably
We
still
got
is.
another one.
Please.
Got to
Hey,
get.
you
Just
can be
a kid.
obsessed, but you can be obsessed as long as you're not looting it.
You're
Just
right.
enjoy
Yes. Just
something
enjoy
adorable.
enjoy your
Lolly
lolly
police. I need you on
lolly.
surveillance just in
The
case.
lolly PDs come in.
Right. I
It's like,
know.
hey, well, time to arm ourselves now, buddy.
Let's go.
Not
Oh, man.
Celeste.
I have a official gun.
I remember it.
Oh,
You remember
Oh
that
my,
one?
the official.
I
Okay.
can I put official
yeah,
and
I
then
have the official gun.
and then I put a bird underneath it.
Yeah.
It was Oz,
Yeah.
no? Did you put
No,
Oz?
It was
it's not Oz. It's actually because the character Fuhua from Honkai, had like her ult on one of her versions has like birds and all that.
Oh yeah.
So that's
I
where.
remember you.
Yeah, so that's
Yeah.
where it came from. I should have put Oz though. I should have, because I actually do have the model of Oz. I just never used him. But I think that would have been
Add
funny.
it to your new avatar. Yeah, double guns. Celeste on one and official on the other.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
just hold like. I know. I can't wait to put particle fix on it.
Because your official, your original, didn't you have one that was Paimon as well? If I remember
Yeah.
correctly,
Oh,
like,
it was it was like a pulling the rabbit out of the hat. It had like Mona's hat, and then
okay,
pulled out like Paimon's head with Lamine's head and a spider body.
Oh,
Oh,
gross.
no. I have so
Yeah.
many cursed models.
Yeah, Bear
Yes.
has a lot of cursed stuff.
Yes, I do make cursed avatars. Just to let y'all know, I mean, it's a lot.
Yeah.
Also,
Pretty much.
The monstrosity
see.
that's
I
all
already
the
know
Genshin
because you
heads on one
chased me with
body.
it too.
Oh yeah, I even have a
Nah.
specific
Made a whole
avatar.
army.
Yes. Oh yeah, we had a bunch of people just clone my cursed avatars, and then we just started chasing everyone around with it.
Woo!
I
Oh
remember
my
that.
god.
Yes.
You show up in the tavern a lot in your cursed avatars.
Yeah, I do. I
Mhm.
always go to the tavern with them.
I mean, that's how I met him. Was
Yeah.
he was actually making the avatars in the general, and I think that was the FOF at the time.
Yeah, Freaks of
Avonius.
Avonius. Yeah.
And like literally, we would sit there and watch you make these cursed things. I'm like, you have so much potential. Why this?
I know. They're like, I know some of the guys are like, dude, you could be making ERP avatars and all that, but you're just sitting here making cursed avatars. Like,
you don't need to make. You need to make ERP. You can make some
I'd
good
rather
stuff.
you do cursed avatars. I'd rather you do cursed avatars.
hey, like legit, you see like a bunch of multiple heads like around a bunch of arms and all that. It's like looking like the thing over here.
Mouths speaking at the same time.
Yeah.
Just all Genshin avatar heads on one, all speaking at the same time.
Oh yeah, the I like to call it the Leeway Project.
Oh my goodness.
Yo.
Yeah,
I remember that
but
one.
great stuff, great stuff. Also Inuyami says, why is Kana so uncomfortably thick? And then Phoenix down, Fang Wong down is a nice joke to double F7.
Final Fantasy 7?
Yeah.
I don't like that question mark, babe.
That's an interesting question. Very interesting question.
All I know is I still say it whenever someone says like, "Oh, I die." I'm like, "Oh, it gives you Phoenix down. We're good."
Oh man.
Nowadays, it's Genshin, and you just say gives fried egg.
Because fried egg. Oh
Because
man.
immediately fried egg is what causes you to come back to life.
Or you can say Bennett down. That also makes sense.
Bend it down. Barbara
Yeah.
down.
No,
C6
Barbara's
Barbara down.
never down. Barbara's we still haven't made that deal after so
Kokomi
long.
down. No.
No.
You know what? Kokomi is surprisingly a very good healer for what
respect
people bash her for. You know?
Both of them are really good.
Yeah.
Kokomi and Barbara are
Barbara,
really
yeah.
good.
The one thing I'll say for Barbara is that she can revive one person. I think every
Yeah,
hour.
if you max it. Yeah.
Yeah, like because I already have her at C6, and then Kokomi is C0. Like I have her in my current team right now. She's like a beast. Like her jellyfish, like you can spam the
Oh, yeah.
jellyfish because the cooldown isn't very long. You can just like spam that, and then every time you switch a character, it'll like heal them up while you're attacking. You could drop that jellyfish in the middle of the beast that you're attacking, and then you're just healing while at the same time losing damage. It just the healing goes back up. It's like,
Yep.
and it's insane. It's like,
It's so nice.
oh yeah,
I
definitely for
got
sure.
both. I love healers and Claymore users. They work together.
I recently
for
got
sure.
Chi-Chi. It's the first time I've used a healer. And I'm
Oh,
like,
really?
yo,
First
crazy.
time. Wait, what about
And
Barbara?
I got Barbara in the beginning, but I never used her.
Wow.
Look. Here's my beginner Genshin look, because there's the beginner banner, right?
Okay.
Novice, like a wishing banner. I got 6 characters out of that banner.
Nice.
I got Ningguang, Beidou. I got I think I got Barbara before I got Barbara, like I technically got her constellation because I pulled her from the banner. I got Noelle, I got Xingqiu, and I got one other person. I don't remember who. But like I got 6 people. And then of course you get the free people of like Kaya, Lisa, Amber. Not sure. There's Shangling from Spiral Abyss. So like my main I was a Ningguang main from the beginning.
A Ningguang main? Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then you
I
moved on
had
to Venti at some point?
I did main Venti for a little bit, and then afterwards I got I did my first pull from the weapon banner, and I got razors. So
Oh.
I became
nice.
a razor main, and now it's like Claymore supremacy.
Nice.
Yes, I know. Claymores are great.
Yeah.
I
That spin
know.
attack.
Which
for sure.
makes these upcoming banners hard on me.
Oh,
Because
really?
Albedo is cool, but Eula's a Claymore.
I already have
yeah.
Eula.
Oh, you
And I
have
don't
Eula?
even use her.
No!
Aw.
I
What?
barely use her.
Aw.
Understandable.
Because, like,
Yeah.
she keeps getting hit, and, like,
Oh,
every time if I
dang.
just hold it down, like, for some reason, she's really
Oh.
slow for me, so she does, like, one attack, and then she gets
Claymores
hit,
for you.
and then she does another attack, and I was like, what the heck? But I'm
Yeah.
building her now,
Oh, good
man.
luck.
because she's doing more damage.
Also, Inuyami
her.
says that Cursed Skins is Sucro's resurrection project with Albedo to bring back her missing friends and family members.
Oh, no.
And then they also say
glad, though.
Barbara with ice doesn't mix. No, it certainly doesn't. Especially when you use your E ability when like the water spins around you and all that, or whatever, like the little musical ring.
You just get frozen.
You just get frozen every time. It's like you're then. Yeah, that's the thing. Like with Kokomi, I mean, if you just drop your jellyfish, you can just go away from it, and you can still be at a certain distance away from it, and you'll still get healed from it without getting hit.
Yeah. But you still get the water. That's why Bennett is used so often nowadays, because it's literally like the only thing that you can bring into like Dragon Spine and stuff.
Oh yeah. I mean,
I use
so I
Bennett.
got my party right now consists of Shogun, Kokomi, Zhongli, and Hu Tao.
Oh,
I
all
want
five.
Cal. I
Oh, yeah.
lost my pity to Jean.
Gee.
Ah.
Hey, what constellation
Another
you got her right
Gene.
now?
Mine-
C1, because on
Oh,
your
okay.
stream when you were playing Genshin, I got Gene on the standard banner.
Oh.
yeah, I got Jean recently on the standard banner. What a coincidence.
Hey, well, you know what? Then you didn't really break pity because you got her on the standard banner. That was meant to happen.
And then I built up my pity on the character banner, and then I lost my pity, and I was like, I'm so
Oh.
sad. And I'm like, I give up on this game. I'm not playing you until I get more primo gems.
I felt
And
that.
then if you
Bruh.
don't play, you don't get primo gems. No.
No.
And I was
The
like,
reason I was so
Yeah?
conflicted earlier is because the announcement of Arataki Ito and Goro. Because
Mm.
Ito
Arataki
looks cool.
Ito is
I mean,
a
Ito's
great
abs. We
Hey,
can't lie about that.
you know, it doesn't make any
Very
sense though because they nerfed his arms, so like the ab part didn't make any sense. It's like, did he just skip arm day or something?
So long story short is
Rosario.
they're literally using the exact same model as the rest of them. But they're
Oh.
just giving them shading, and that's why it looks like that.
I see.
Yeah, when you
Gotcha.
download the model, you'll see you can literally just match them too, and they're exactly the same model. It's just a shading issue. Just like, for instance, people keep saying the fact that Zhongli has a butt. He doesn't. He just has really good shading.
Yeah. Yeah. I know it's weird. I feel like they get lazy on the modeling sometimes.
And there was the issue of like when everyone was complaining that Rosario was nerfed too.
Oh yeah, she got nerfed.
Yeah.
She got physically nerfed, not shaded nerfed. She got physically nerfed.
Yeah, she got physically nerfed down, and that's again, it's another thing of making them a little bit better. It's
Yeah.
for optimization because literally
Mhm.
they're using the exact same models with just extras on top.
Yeah. Also, I don't know if this is 100% true, but I was watching one of Tectone's videos or clips, I think it was, and he was mentioning that the reason why they nerfed Rosaria, I was about to say Nozaria, Rosaria's badonkers down is because of clipping issues.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, that would
But,
make sense.
but I'm like,
Because we have that issue as I brush my clipping hair out of the way.
hey, but you know what's? But here's the thing, though. For us, like for VRChat and all that, that's I get it because it's like we're really doing this not on like a high budget or anything. But you're talking about like a almost $1 billion company can't fix a simple clipping issue.
Mm.
You know what I mean? It's like that's kind of lazy right there. You get come on.
Yeah,
they got the
unless
resources.
they were just saying that and
yeah,
they
unless
were like,
right.
get those
As a
boobs
good
down.
joke, yeah. But also Inuyami says Ganyu best DPS changing my mind, and then so who is the best husbando and waifu? At first, I guess we'll go with the Ganyu being the best DPS. What do y'all think?
I want Ganyu.
Same.
Mhm.
Does who here that plays Genshin has Ganyu? We'll say that Katie has Ganyu just for the sake of it.
Sure.
You have her in spirit.
Baizu. I'll still say it. Baizu.
Yeah, Baizu.
I mean, I was Baizu last time too.
I know.
It's Baizu. It's always going to be Baizu.
Baizu.
And one day they might come out with Doctore, but most likely since he's Fatui, most likely not.
Yeah.
Maybe when they open the other places, like maybe he'll be main villain in Fontaine or Sumeru. You never know.
I'm thinking possibly Sumeru because his background is a lot of the story. And
Yeah.
oh my gosh, that would be fun because then they can bring up the manga's past because they've
Oh.
already name dropped him in the Child Quest. So I'm just going, well,
Okay.
that's the thing is he's real. Now
Are
if
you
they
sure
want to
about
like
that?
kill him off before he appears, he's real. Now if they're gonna nerf him, they're gonna change him, they're gonna say that he's dead. We don't know.
It's
Kill
it's
it off
okay,
before he
Frozen. It's okay, Frozen. It's okay.
Mm.
Baizu's not real. He can't hurt you.
I want him to yes. Baizu's a very good honestly, I like his concept a lot.
Yes, he's a good pharmacist.
Very good. Well, I mean, I don't know if he's a good pharmacist. He can't make any of his medicine taste good, so
It's all right. It's a pharmacist are there for.
he's not trying. He's just making sure you're feeling good. He's not gonna add any additives.
No, no
all
Kool-Aid.
realistic stuff.
Yep.
Now no, like a Kool-Aid. Now, that's the thing is the fact that that's curious. Okay, let's say we have healing, like, as in medication and stuff in Genshin. Then we
Yeah.
also have healing fighters.
Hmm.
Why don't they have visions? Why don't they use visions and heal people with their visions?
Huh. Good question. And I like
Like,
imagine.
could you imagine going around if you had a healer, like, if you were Barbara and you went around, like, literally offering your services to heal people?
Huh. Right. But that's probably why they
Healing
make people go to
conditions.
the cathedral.
Mhm.
You know, that's probably why.
Maybe that's the reason why.
Like they need
Well,
that
that's why
they need that
Caleb
money.
always goes.
You
That's
know,
only
they need that
Mondstadt,
money.
no? They don't have a cathedral in Liyue or
Oh
in
yeah,
Azuma that I
they
know.
don't. Do
Only
they even have a
Mondstadt.
healer in Leeway?
Mhm.
Liyue?
No.
I
Chi
don't.
heals.
Wait. Yeah,
Chi-Chi.
Chi Chi.
Nah,
Leeway.
Chi-Chi doesn't count. Like he's not playing.
Oh.
Aishu is the healer.
by
He is the healer. He's the healer of Leeway.
Yes.
Perfect. But
There
that's the
you go.
thing is the fact that, like, there's a few things like, okay, so Sumeru's coming up. I've seen
Right.
some leaks, and I don't know if you guys wanna hear any of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've seen
Please.
some leaks. I'm a modeler. I'm not a good modeler, but I'm a modeler,
Okay.
and we've seen what Sumeru looks like because we have, like, the leaks of what the Sumeru looks like, or at least what they have in the game at the moment. And it is an Arabian looking cool thing, like, think of
Ooh.
Aladdin, except, like, colorful well, we don't have the textures, we just have, like, the 3D modeling of it, and as well as it's high tier, as in, like, it's tall. I don't know what it's gonna be on top of, it could be, like, in the trees or something like that, but, like, literally, you start from the bottom and work up, and it's really high, like, higher than
Ooh.
Mondstadt. And,
Yo.
oh, I am so excited, because, like, Sumeru is supposed to be both the most dry area, as in the desert, as well as the most lush. And the
Oh.
saying or the theory goes is the fact that because Dendro is there, it used to all be desert, and then the Dendro god is turning it into, a lush place.
I see. Actually, sounds pretty interesting. Can't wait to see how
I
that
Um,
turns
love
out.
it. I love the concept at least.
Yeah, for
me
sure.
personally, I haven't seen any like 3D models or like anything like that.
Mm.
But I do remember the Teyvat chapter storyline where
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you guys this was like way back like towards the beginning because they gave us like each of the regions and they gave us one character. So I know there is like for Mondstadt they showed Diluc, for Liyue they showed Ningguang, for Inazuma they showed Ayaka. And then I don't know I forgot the name of the character, but they did show like one character from Sumeru, but they used particular music for each region. And based off of the music they were showing for Sumeru, I assumed Sumeru is based off of Egypt because the
Yes.
Ah, I see.
music
And then they
played.
have the Anubis child.
Yes,
There's
that's the
there's
Oh.
character
leaks
that they
of the
showed.
Anubis one, and he's a
That's the
healer
character
too.
they
You
showed.
know what
Yeah,
would be
that's the
very
character they
cool
showed.
too if they add the pyramids in there.
Yeah.
Maybe.
That would be awesome. And they actually make them like
Mm.
large and everything. You can actually go inside it. That would be awesome.
Could imagine. I'm so excited.
I'm
As a VR chat lover of, and I'm also a
Mm.
cough ripper. Um,
Meh.
I'm so
You didn't hear
excited
anything.
for new content, and I'm just like, "Please give me more. Please give me more." That's why I love this game, is literally I like the story, but also I love being able to explore the world. That's my favorite
Mm.
thing I do in most games, and they can't spoil that. I was a little disappointed with, Leeway being right next to Inazuma, like, as in unlocked at the same time,
Oh, I
but,
see.
because they were so similar in, concepts and such,
Mhm.
um,
Mm.
but once I actually got to Leeway or Inazuma, I'm just like, "Oh, good stuff.
Oh
Good
yeah.
stuff."
Yeah.
Like,
Hey,
Kokomi's
the new
world.
island looks amazing though, with the fog and all that.
Oh, has it? Oh, I haven't seen it, I haven't seen
Oh
it, but
yeah,
that's
check it
cool.
out.
I will, I will.
I'm
Yes.
getting
Yes, yes.
mad at the fog.
Oh,
Aw.
yeah.
Oh,
It's a
a
pain.
Like
mist.
the fog made me turn into a cliff, and I was like, "Huh, why am I falling?" And then I realized I was falling down, and then I like killed Bennett.
No.
I killed
Bend it
Bennett.
down, bend it
No,
down.
Bennett.
No.
Hey, also, what's it called? Uh, Inuyami was saying the Dendro Archon is Mobius from Honkai. No, actually, it's funny thing. A lot of people were saying that Mobius would be the possibly the Dendro because of the green hair, but then you realize that she's an Electro user and not a greenhouse.
He's an electro user.
Yeah, yeah.
Dendro
In the game, she uses electro abilities. So, because
Oh.
her power is like with the lightning and all that. So, if
Yeah.
even though it's green, that would have been awesome too. But yeah, she electro. My dude,
Green
sorry about that.
lightning.
Green.
Oh.
Yes, green lightning. Yes, because like she's like she was a scientist and so she experimented a lot. So like there's like a
Mhm.
bunch of electricity and slime and all that in her ult.
Cool.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. She has like this giant mecha suit or whatever that she just comes out
Oh,
of the
neat.
ground and slime and
Mhm.
electricity and just
Mhm,
like
mhm.
slaps hard. But also Inuyami says I'm gonna clip the "Give Me More" part for reasons. can't, can't wait to be bored after 2 days of the new area.
Oh my
What?
goodness.
Seriously? How can you get bored that fast?
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. Like people get through new areas so quick.
You
It's
gotta take your
insane.
time. If you take your time, you enjoy it longer. You actually don't
Yeah.
rush through
But
things.
you
I
know what I
mean,
noticed though is that
mhm,
for me, at least for me personally, like
mhm.
I catch myself like after I'm done with like Inazuma and all that, it's getting bored. I actually like would go back to Leeway and I'll explore all like the canyon areas that I
Yes.
never went through before. And go like
Mhm.
without teleporting, just run all the way through the whole area without teleporting.
Like
Oh my
when
god.
I collect a lot of the items and such for like,
Yeah.
like for Ascension and such. And instead of popping in and out of the places, I literally am just going, all right, I'm going to run from here to here and I'm going to really enjoy it. And there's some really, really pretty spots that my
Ooh.
brain, as a VR chat person, I'm just like, I want this. I want this in VR chat now.
I felt
Like,
that.
like in Inazuma, there's you go down a well and there's a whole entire like fox cave of
Mhm.
like shrine and everything, and I'm just like, I want this in I want this in VR chat now, please. Someone rip it,
Imagine if
please.
someone made like a VR chat world, but like the whole map of Genshin.
Can you
Oh
imagine?
man.
I would say I would say they most likely could if they did it like one country at a time, like
I know when
possibly.
Timon did Mondstadt, but
Yeah.
Yeah, I know they did the
Um
city of Mondstadt, but not like the entire
yeah,
like
that's
area.
Timon's work.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Timon's good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Timon started doing Leeway, and unfortunately, he couldn't fit it into a quest world, and so he lost interest.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Leeway's pretty large,
Mhm.
but but yeah, I know someone made like an Attack on Titans world, like
Oh
quest
my
PC
goodness.
quest
Yeah, yeah,
compatible.
yeah, I saw it. I saw it. I
That
saw it.
thing is
It's very nice.
huge, like the whole city, the whole like walls surrounding. And I'm like, yo, it's crazy.
I mean, there's a Breath of the Wild world, isn't there? Or used to
Is there?
be,
Oh
and the
yes, no,
whole
there
entire
is.
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
the
yeah.
actual game.
Is there?
But it's like 500, right? 500 megabytes or something like that.
I
I
don't
can only
remember.
imagine.
It's huge.
It's really
I
cool
honestly want to
though.
go anyway. Go on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we can go. We can go.
we
One
can go.
thing about the Genshin map, I'm not sure if you guys have noticed.
Hmm.
Near
Yeah.
Leeway, there's like a. It now has a name, the Chasm.
Yes, yes, I haven't been there, and I'm
Oh,
super excited. It for the longest time, it was called the sorry, not the chasm, the chasm. It was on the map, but it was, like, blacked off, and, of
Yes.
course, it would say, "You can't go that way."
hmm.
The
Can you
name is
imagine?
there, but you cannot go there, and it's got me so
They
curious.
they've mentioned the fact that it's going to be unlocked soon.
Hmm.
Yes.
Oh.
I'm super
I
excited.
noticed too that there are certain names in Leeway and Mondstadt, I believe, that was changed over time. Like the names,
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I never noticed it
I
until I
never
saw
noticed.
like map comparisons. I'm like, yo,
Oh.
yeah, I never noticed
I
it.
mean, it's a growing, kind of world, as well as you have to remember the fact that this is, like, it's a Chinese, game, so it's a possibility that they're
Mhm.
changing the translation of it.
Possibly.
So, possibly. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
All I know is the fact that I'm okay with that. As long as it's not,
Me
like,
too.
game breaking, they're not going back into the story and be like, "Alright, well, Zhongli actually really dies," or so on and so forth.
Oh, I know. Oh, hey, did y'all hear about, like, it was like a while ago where there was rumors that the government was planning on making MiHoYo like change designs of certain characters
Yes.
like Venti and all that.
They were
Then
actually trying to get rid of Venti or, even gender change Venti,
Yeah,
so
it's
no.
crazy.
again, we can talk about it and we can joke about it and we can get angry about it here in America, but you have to remember is the fact that they have it's a different country, they have different laws. We have to honor that kind of thing because and let the people of China be able to kind of work with what they have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, because that's dangerous on so many levels. People who stand up for it over there, they can lose their jobs over it and
Oh, for
worse.
sure. I mean,
Mhm.
it's crazy. Like different, it's like a whole different life over there.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's kind of. I think the main thing that kind of hit was where they made a law about like children having can't play like video games for I think what was it
Oh my god, I
like 3
saw
hours. You
that.
saw
Oh
that?
my
Yeah, like a few
Yeah.
hours
Yeah,
a week or something like that.
so strange.
I
I
was
know a
like,
lot of people on VR chat that were affected by that. And I was like, okay, well,
sheesh.
it was nice knowing you.
See
It
Oh,
you
wasn't
later.
it's uncomfortable because the fact that I'm just like, how are you gonna mandate this? How are you
yeah.
going to, like are you gonna be in the household and be like, "Sorry, buddy, um, the cops are coming to get you. You binge watched or you binge, gamed a whole entire, hour or 3,000 hours on this. Sorry,
Yeah.
guys."
Oh, sorry, you're just a minute too long on this game.
How
We're gonna have
dare
to
you?
confiscate your equipment and take you to juvie. No, it's like,
I
bro,
mean,
that
can you imagine getting, like, a ticket for freaking gaming too long?
that'd be insane. But like,
Oh.
she's like,
I feel like we would
that's
have all
crazy.
obviously gotten tickets, multiple.
Yeah,
Yeah, multiple
especially with
times.
VR chat,
Yeah.
but
Oh
I
yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
we're
Oh yeah.
standardizing, to be fair,
Right.
but I
But
mean,
you know
we've
what?
done that with
I'm
Genshin
like
too.
trying to think
Right.
too, like how many people can actually lie about their age, you know, when they get themselves certified or whatever. I don't know how they really do it up there. I'm pretty sure if they're gonna be mandating something like that, they're most likely gonna have them kind of give their age and all that if they're gonna be signing up for a game or whatever, right? So
Mhm.
Mhm.
I can only imagine, like, or they'll probably use their
Yeah.
relatives' account or something like that. You
Oh,
know, if
yeah,
it's older.
maybe. But
So,
it's like, maybe it's gonna like, for instance, I've been told a few people, in that situation, they see it kinda like you know how, for instance, like, over here, you're not supposed to drink until you're 21 kinda thing?
uh,
And so,
okay,
like but still people do it, quote,
Yeah.
unquote.
quote unquote, yeah.
Um, but it's not like you can go into people's households and be like, "Yo, you've been drinking." It's more of, um, "If we find you drinking, we're going to stop you from drinking." So, kind of
Right.
thing.
I mean,
Basically.
I guess I'll be. Well, I guess you could look at it that way too. But I mean, alcohol and gaming is two different things.
Well,
So
I know, I'm saying as in how they see or,
how
like, how it
yeah,
kind of can can be implemented, I guess you could
yeah,
say, but
I get what
I don't
you're
know.
saying for sure.
But, like, for instance, drinking used to be seen as just a pastime thing, like, back in the day of the probation kind of thing,
Mhm.
Mm.
where they were completely getting rid of it,
Oh yeah.
alcohol in general, and it was because of reasons and so on and so forth, but then people just went underground.
Hmm. Sure. That's crazy.
Crazy stuff. Yeah, crazy stuff. I'm bringing the heavy stuff, but I'm just saying it
No,
was
that's
it
good.
was
It's cool.
it was simple back in that time. It was crazy for now, but what if, like, one day, like, doing that is going to be frowned upon kind of thing? I
Mhm.
mean, it
Mm,
already is frowned upon here, but we do have a lot of freedoms here.
for sure. And like I know, like I've heard discussions on that where it's like they like honestly like I bet all the like the not really Karens, but like you know the joy killers of gaming will probably be happy
Uh,
to have that over here.
I'm
like,
sure.
to get kids to stop playing games. But it's like, honestly, a lot of times, like, you think about it, like, people get kind of meet together, from gaming and such like that.
Mhm.
That's
I
how they
mean
make some friends, because sometimes it's not easy for people, and the
mhm.
gaming just happens to be like that one thing that can really like help people.
Mhm.
I mean, look at us.
Yeah,
For
I was
sure.
about to
Out
say,
here.
like, we've
Yeah.
all met through a game, quote unquote, even
Quote
if it's a
unquote.
social
Yeah,
game.
Well, technically Genshin with VR chat.
kitchen with
Yeah,
VR
true.
Interesting.
chat. Yeah.
Mm.
That
Interesting
the
way to
odd
combine the
mixture of
done.
Genshin
I
VR.
mean,
Yo!
literally, what Genshin is literally just a year old. I mean, for year and a month old, and literally, I've met more than 100 people just because, and like friended them just because of the fact that they
Mhm.
like Genshin, and we just had a
Mm.
conversation about Genshin. It was a gatekeeper kind of thing where you were able to be like, "Hey, you like Genshin? You like other things that I like. Hey, let's be friends." Like me and Rio. We're like, "Hey, let's be friends. We're gonna talk about all these things." And then we move on to, like, Twisted Wonderland and so on and so forth.
And
So,
characters
yeah.
you simp for, like
Yeah.
Baiju.
Yay.
Oh, bad.
No one's simping on it. No one's simping on anything.
No one's simping. No one's simping.
No one's
Sipping
simping,
on
no.
camera frozen.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Do you need a bit of a Kieran?
Oh.
I think you should just shoot me. I'll just get it over with.
Shoot
And then
smash.
just well, the stream is no longer PG.
No.
Oh.
I don't remember when these were ever PG, but
I know, I'm kidding, I'm kidding.
no, it's cool. But yeah, no, it's a lot of stuff. Stuff has been happening so far. But I mean, I haven't really heard much as of recent, like anything about it. So I'm only guessing that maybe things aren't going so bad, or they're just not able to report it.
Yeah.
Oh, but imagine
Mm.
imagine only having like 3 hours out of the week to be able to enjoy yourself with your friends and all that. It's like,
Yeah.
and
But
then
then again, like, for when you're doing schooling, how do you even have time to really do that much? I mean,
for
that's a
sure,
good amount,
yeah,
but, like, after that, I don't know.
Like,
All I can
yeah,
say is the fact that I don't agree with it, but I definitely say the fact that it's gonna be interesting.
oh
Mhm.
yeah, for sure.
It's gonna affect Miyoyo,
Yo yo,
itself.
yeah,
Miyoyo.
yo yo yo.
Uh, but technically, like, they are a company in China, and
Yeah.
I'm just like, there's a possibility that they may be switching to a different place just because of the fact that they can have those kind of freedoms.
Oh
But,
man. Oh, that would be. I can only imagine if they were to move their company to the U.S. How that would turn.
Oh,
Oh
no.
no no. Oh no no
I mean, they
no.
have one. I'm just gonna say they already have a company site here.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, they do.
What?
Um,
That's crazy.
yeah. They have a company site, but that's, which is weird because 'cause I'm like, "It's literally a year. Only a year.
Only
Wow.
man.
Only a
Jeez.
only a year."
Hey, but does that mean that we'll get first dibs on the newest updates?
Maybe, I don't know.
New home base
Um,
from Hoyo?
I wouldn't be against it, but, like, for instance, like I said, like, FGO has their own situation as well, so,
Oh
like,
yeah,
they
because are
have
they
it
based in China too, or the
Japan,
Oh, they're
Japan.
Japan.
Yeah,
Okay.
they are Japan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'd be interesting though. I know I've talked about it before, but like if they kind of like merged Honkai and Genshin, but like pretty much like because I remember before like they were getting very close to kind of like the putting so many like Honkai references into Genshin, kind of insinuating that, oh yeah, Honkai's gonna land in Genshin soon. I mean, they came up with the Genshin X Honkai or Honkai X Genshin, but that was only on the Honkai side. It wasn't so much on the Genshin side, which was kind of sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was definitely hoping to see something like a big reveal, like collab, like pa right here in Genshin, we got some Honkai character in there and all that. But
I
it's like,
mean, I would imagine, to be fair, most likely what they're gonna do with that is they're gonna finish off Genshin, and then they're
oh
gonna
yeah,
combine it.
maybe. But
And
right, it seems like
would you say
oh, good.
sorry? just the interesting thing about it is the fact that they've have Honkai characters. So they have Genji characters in Honkai, but yet they have not yet moved it over here. So it's a very
Yeah,
possibility that Honkai is just the future of Genshin. There's a
maybe.
lot of theories. We already know a lot of the theories.
Yeah, I
We
mean,
talked about that last week, or
yeah,
last time I was.
right.
Oh yeah.
Because the one thing I noticed, like the only thing that's closest to having anything Honkai in Genshin is the alternate versions of the characters. Like we got Mei in there, but instead of Mei, everyone's calling her A, which I hate that. Fucking hate that the
Yeah.
most. And then, I mean, like all they had to do was keep the letter M in the front of the name. Why do they have to get rid of it? That's all they had to do. But I'm like, all right, sure.
There's a lot of theories. There's a lot
Alternate
of
universe.
theories
We'll
on
just call her A for whatever reason. All right.
this.
Hey, how you
Sure,
doing?
Hey.
Hey, but and then we got Yai Miko, which is like
Yeah.
an obvious alternate to Yai Sakura. And then of
Mhm.
course, what else we got in there? There's someone else that they were in there. I think it's what was it? Trying to think. I can't remember. But there was something else in there too. But also the interesting part as well is that the Japanese VA for A is the same that they used for May, for one of for a couple of her
Yeah,
variants in Honkai, which is
I still
interesting.
think I still think it's A and May, or sorry, the fox girl and the versus the bunny girl, I believe. I don't know. I can't remember
Yeah,
exactly because I don't know much about it, but Honkai when it comes to that. But I'm
mhm.
just like they're just related.
Yeah.
It's just their great, 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 great. Because like in Honkai, don't they say the fact that they're from a shrine family? I'm just like,
Yeah, and you know what's the funny thing with Yai Sakura? There's so many like variants of her through time. It's like it's
yeah.
crazy, like because there's actually a version of her without the bunny ears,
Oh
but
yeah,
I mean
yeah.
it's not.
Okay.
She's not playable because I think all the ones that are playable have the bunny ears.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, there is a version of her that without the bunny ears. So I can
Mhm.
only assume maybe that's the variant. She's a fox now in Genshin. Maybe they'll put it
Yeah.
like that because in Honkai there is a fox. There's a pink fox that has like little ornaments that kind of resemble Yaimiko's ornaments a bit. So I'm wondering if that's her fox form, the one that's in
Okay.
Honkai. It's like a giant fox, pretty much. It's like so. I'm
Neat.
curious
Maybe.
if that's supposed to be her.
Mhm.
Also we got Paralover. Is this a VR chat? Yes, it is VR chat indeed. Then let's see. Inuyami is both based on
Yeah.
Japanese lore, so it's kind of makes sense for sure. Paralover. I just noticed that she is dressed as Yanfei. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, we got
Yeah.
I am
yes.
Yentao.
Yentao.
Yen.
Yentao. And then
Yun
Yep.
Inuyami
Yentao,
says
Yentao.
it's hard to change
And then
character design when it's similar to another. For sure, for sure.
true. And then, like, for instance, my character here is the fact that she's, from Honkai, Jackal from Honkai, and she's just
Oh,
such a small character that I can get away with making an OC of it. That's why I added, like, the vision, and I can remove the
okay.
vision if I wanted to, but I oops,
Oh,
that's
nice,
That's
nice.
nice. Okay. I
yeah.
see you,
Little
Frozen.
little details in there.
I should also have a
Nice.
Sealy over here, but
Yeah, then the one thing that me and another friend were talking about would have been interesting. So, are you guys like familiar with Bronya from Honkai Impact?
Mm-mm.
oh,
So
no.
she's like
No.
one of their short like lolly type characters, and she's like she has like this like robotic like a voice. She's supposed to be from Siberia, and
Oh,
Oh,
oh sit back down,
sorry.
Katie.
Sorry.
it's all good.
Hey, no worries, you're good. But there's what's it called? She has a mech that floats around with her, and
Mhm.
they call her they call the mech Bunny. So I was like, if they did a
Oh.
collab, like putting Bronya into Genshin Impact, it would be kind of funny if they made the floating mech look like a mini ruin hunter. That
Yes!
would be
Those, like,
interesting.
ruin
God.
hunters and such.
Yeah,
Because technically, like, there's those things in Dragon Spine where they fly around and they can actually shoot you kind of thing. I'm
yeah.
just like, "Hey, it's real. Let's go.
Let's
Let's
go.
have flying, and as well as Doctore has flying needles that shoot things. So, but that's his
Oh,
kind of delusion. So
oh
I
yeah.
love Doctore.
Oh man. You know, I am curious. Sometimes I think about like what if they made Genshin like Honkai Impact, and if they made Honkai like Genshin Impact, but like the strength and power scaling was kept with them. It's like imagine if Honkai was an open world, but everything was OP, even the characters are OP and all that.
Oh.
That would be very interesting. I know one of my friends didn't like that idea, but I was like you know, I'd be down for that for an open world Honkai.
Oh.
I mean, even though
That would
Honkai
be
like
mhm.
they do have like their own versions of open world segments, but it's not like a full blown open world game like Genshin Impact is.
Well, I think that's kind of where they came from, is like they made the original Honkai and then they were just like, we want an open world system. Let's kind of play with this thing. And that's where like Genshin came out of, I would
Hmm,
imagine.
probably.
Then there's the new Honkai. What is it? Star Trails now.
Well, Star Rail, yeah.
Uh,
So and then
yeah.
the funny thing about Star Rail is that it's apparently it's not gonna be canon with the original Honkai story.
Oh,
So
that's
like
interesting.
one of the characters that died in the Honkai story is alive in Honkai Star Rail. Uh, they got Bronya and another character. Like it's supposed to be years. Like they're older and all that. And so I mean, it's interesting. And this is the first Honkai game where they actually have it in English. So definitely interesting. Also, did Frozen? Oh no, you're good. I thought you crashed.
No, I'm good. No, I'm actually reading some information about Honkai.
Okay.
I was looking at my phone. Sorry.
Yeah, no worries. But yeah,
I'm wiggling.
you know what? The one thing I don't like is, I mean, the Honkai Star Rail English voices sound amazing. Like a lot of them sound
Oh.
pretty good
Yep.
and clear. But the only thing I just could not get my head around, or just wrap it around, was the English VA for Bronya. I don't know. It just didn't
Oh.
seem right. Like if you ever listen to her voice, like her original voice in like the JP or in Chinese, her voice is pretty like robotic. But then in the English VA, for her in this Honkai Star Rail, she sounds very like normal.
Oh.
She sounds way too
Oh.
normal. Like it.
Yeah.
I was like, no, I don't know. I don't know about that one, Chief.
Mhm.
Get here, bring my money back. It's not unplayable.
I'm not playing this game anymore. I can't handle it.
It's unplayable. It's terrible, unplayable. I want my money
Oh,
back.
no.
No,
Yeah.
yeah. Even though it's like a free to play game too.
Yeah.
And then
Give me my time back. Give me my
give my
hours
time back,
back.
yes. Also, from what it seems like, it's going to be a turn-based type of game slash open world.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Oh.
so the attacking parts, like some of it's going to be open world. They have chests to go open and all that, similar to Genshin, but it's going to be turn-based attack. So you're just standing there, and then you just hit buttons to get them
I
attack.
do like myself some turn-based games, so I'm not complaining.
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I'll still play it,
Mhm.
but I don't know. I'm not really into that where they're just standing still and they're just like you just press buttons and they'll go pew pew pew.
I like it.
I feel like I gotta be able to move around and be able to
Yeah,
do some type of
I'm with
technique
you on that
maneuvers and all.
one.
You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's like with Honkai, you could get away with button smashing and all that for the most part. And then with Genshin, you're really trying to like kind of time your hits and all that good stuff. Because you don't really have a dash, or like like a dash button, but you could just try to sprint in a way or jump out of the way, but sometimes you'll still get hit. But for like the most part, I like stuff like that where you're actually kind of maneuvering the characters yourself versus them doing it automatically.
Okay.
I mean, I'll still try it out. I mean, I've watched gameplay of it, but
I don't like the automatic stuff, like, for instance, even when it's turn-based, like
yeah,
AFK stuff, I don't really enjoy, but I don't know. I like being able to think about what I'm gonna do because, like, it gives me a chance to be like, "Oh, I'm gonna fight this person, I need to fight this thing," and so on and so
yeah.
forth. Where, for instance, when it comes to, Genshin, I'm just randomly smacking, I'm not thinking about it until, like, for instance, like, Abyss, where the abyssal, stuff, I can't even fight it just because I'm no good at it.
Hmm.
So, yeah.
Also, hey Wolfie, how's it going? Thanks for popping in with the Paimon emoji.
Nice.
And then also Inuyami redeems hydrate twice and stretch. All right.
Yeah, you should hydrate.
Yes, I do need to hydrate.
Yeah, Bear.
Hydrate.
Here, I'm gonna
Hy-
hydrate with you. Okay.
Scientifically
I'll hydrate with
proven
you
that
too.
if you
Let's
drink
all
water,
all
you'll
hydrate.
get
I'll hydrate.
bitches.
Yeah, bitch. You know what? Hey, I got even better one. I got a better one. All right, watch this. Watch this. There we go. There we go.
Her hands going all over the place.
All right. Yes. Ooh.
Delicious.
Good hydrate. Now, okay, now you put it back down. Now you're gonna have to hydrate the second time.
Yes, I have to. Okay, so I actually do have a cup of water on the side along with that. So
Oh, nice.
like Kuma says, you
Gulp it
drink
down.
water, you get them
Chug,
bitches.
chug,
Alright.
chug, chug.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm trying to
Scientifically proven.
scientifically
Yeah.
proven to get bitches
Chug,
by drinking
chug,
water,
chug,
guys. All right.
Chug, 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 chug.
So always drink water.
A glass a day brings the bitches a bay.
Hell yeah. Oh,
Hell
goodness.
yeah! There we go. All right, now I just gotta fill the little cup stand thing so I don't drop the water. There we go. Because last time I was in VR trying to get water, like I bumped the cup over and it fell. Let me see. Okay, what a stretch. All right, got to stretch too. All right.
Oh, my phone.
There it is.
I stretched so much that my phone fell over. There we go.
Oh,
Oh,
ow.
my dogs are literally coming after me because I haven't fed them, so I'm gonna have to go soon.
All right. Oh no, gotta stretch. All right, gotta stretch.
Stretch.
Yeah. Bear, you look so
Like-
tall.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
stand up. This is my stretch. Look at me go.
Go stretch, go.
Go, hey.
Perfect.
Yeah. Oh, that was such a good
Perfect
stretch.
stretch.
Such a good stretch. Stretch my back. All I
Bear
have to
looks
say,
7 feet tall.
he's pretty tall. I have to say, I have to say, especially because this avatar is a really rather tall avatar, and he's even taller. I think he's almost 8 feet.
Kuma, we look insignificant.
I know I'm taller than Zhongli.
So
Oh
tiny.
no!
Yes. Also, Inuyami says, so what crossover do you want Honkai or Genshin to have? Honestly, oh yeah, because it says because Gun Girls had Danganronpa and Kill crossover. What? Honestly, if Genshin can actually do a crossover that makes sense, other than the Alloy one, didn't make any sense at all. So I mean,
Still don't use her.
yeah, I don't use her at all either. But
I have to build her, but I plan to.
Yeah.
I'm just not a person who uses archers, other
I
than
see.
Venti.
so
Yeah.
so with Honkai Impact, they had an
That's why I
Evangelion collab, and I went all over that. If they were to have another collab, I would. I mean, anything anime related, anything that will look related to Honkai, anything like that.
I'm
I mean,
not a
Code
fan
Ge-
of
Code
crossover.
Geass would be interesting.
maybe.
Code Geass or any, because I mean, you're dealing with like mechs in there. You got a Honkai based
Oh,
alien
no.
space. So hey, you got
No.
Code Geass maybe. Anything around there. It's like what's popular now with mechs.
For Honkai, I could see, but
For
for
Honkai,
Genshin,
yeah.
Genshin for
Genshin, no.
Genshin since it's open world, maybe ReZero.
Oh my gosh. No.
Sharp turn.
Oh boy, it's like
I don't know. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of crossovers that
in
much.
another
but
world with my
wouldn't-
my Paimon.
I
And
wouldn't
I think for Genshin, any anime that's like an isekai in another world would be perfectly fine.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I think
How-
isn't that the reason why Alloy was brought in as a crossover?
She's not an
Because
anime. She's like a fucking
She's a game.
survival game.
It's
Yeah.
Yeah, but
just a
technically,
game.
her voice lines make sense. She says like another world or another
In another world, in
save.
my ass.
No!
No, I mean honestly, I'm.
Shame.
I mean, okay, like Alloy looks cool. I'm not gonna lie. We get a free red star character, and I mean, but honestly, Alloy just doesn't make sense as a first collab. Like, why?
Yeah.
Like, of all things, just because like PlayStation gives you. I mean, from what I heard, PlayStation gave or Sony gave them $2,000 to get Alloy in there.
2,000? Just
Yeah,
2,000?
just $2,000. I'm like, bruh. Can I pay y'all like $3,000 to get something else in there?
Can I literally pay for all of it? Just be like,
I know, right?
can you make that? Can I just go ahead and ask them to make the models for me?
Right.
'Cause
Hey, Moy, I'll pay you like $3,000 to put my own personal avatar in your game.
honestly, I wouldn't mind if it was like a character from another game, but dressed up as like Genshin-ish.
Ish. You
Like,
know,
for
I
instance, like,
imagined.
it's been moved over to make sense. Like, for instance,
Right.
Alloy, she has the mecha in her ear, and I'm just like, I understand that's a big part of the game, but also I'm like, "No technology in my Genshin, get it out!"
Technology.
Only
Get
leveled
out.
her for her wish.
Mhm.
That's all. That's
Yeah.
all I wanted from her.
Plus, there is the weird thing of, constellations, how that will even work
Wait, does she
for
even have
Alloy.
a ability to get constellations?
I don't
It shows the
mm.
constellations, but they're like you can it's like constellations by or like by certain or like rent or different means or something like that. It's very vague. They have
Yeah.
the constellations in there, but
Yeah.
as to how you will get it,
Even the
that's a
whales don't know how
mystery.
to see six Alloy.
Yeah.
Man, no, that's kind of crazy. But
Mhm.
it'd be funny though. What's it called? If they what's that one anime? We just talked about it too. The was it the Miss Kobayashi's
Yeah, Dragon Maid.
Dragon Maid? If they put her in Genshin Impact.
I wouldn't mind. As long again, like, I really as long as they, like, Genshin-fy the characters, I would
Yeah,
like that.
they just deck out Kana and Miss Kobayashi.
Like, if they had, like, little swords and, like, they have armor and stuff, but if they come in, like, wearing the maid outfit, just walking around and they're, like,
I mean,
leveled up, I'm
hey,
just
you
like,
look at Noelle though. You look at
And
Noelle.
Noelle's little helpers.
that's
Yeah,
gonna
but
be
she
as
actually has armor
I mean,
and,
yeah,
like,
like, but
yeah.
that'd be so funny
She's
though. Just
little
seeing them,
helpers.
it'll be
that's
hilarious.
to be fair, I understand why. Like, for instance, I've watched your playthroughs with Klee in freaking GTO. So I'm just like walking down the street. It's literally a cosplayer walking down the street and blowing things up.
Pretty much.
Gmod. Oh my gosh, Bear, when you
Yes.
Gmod.
streamed Gmod to me, where you were like Klee destroying
Yes,
everything.
yes.
Oh
And he
yes.
broke everything with all of the mods he downloaded. My
Oh
god.
yeah, like I had just put like I went to like the CS:GO house and then just spawned a bunch of heliotrops in the yard and all that with the guns
You
and everything.
legit blew me up in Gmod.
Oh yeah, I kept putting like proximity mines around the
And then it
house.
was funny because you couldn't find me again. I was like, I'm not telling you where I am. I'm not letting you blow me up. You blew up the whole map but me. It was great.
And then the moment that you used the Titanic and it kept on completely going
Oh
crazy
yeah,
every time
that
you
was
walk
that was
in.
on GTA. I put the
Yeah.
Titanic in the city and just glitched everywhere. Man, I can't. You
Perfect.
know what? Sad thing, I can't even play GTA anymore because it glitched on me. On their one of their
Oh.
updates, like apparently it required me to enter the code, the product code in again, even though I already did. And so when I tried to re-put the code in, it said I couldn't do it. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm done with GTA right now.
Aw, sad, especially
Yeah,
because you bought it.
I
That's
know.
ridiculous.
Yeah, a lot of people were having that issue, but so far, I mean, at the time, there wasn't really a fix for it, so I go
Mm.
give up on GTA, and
That's the
just
reason why I need physical copies. I'm kind of sick of these downloads because so many times people are just like they're actually losing these downloads. They're losing the codes to get the downloads. I don't remember my codes. My
Right.
gosh.
I mean, I have
want-
I have the code. It's on my Steam account. It's just that when I put the code in, it said that it was already in use. So I just couldn't
Yeah, it's
do
in
anything.
use.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you put it in.
Yeah, I put it. I'm the one that put it in. So I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
like what's going on here? But I don't know.
Mhm.
I mean, maybe they fixed it now. I mean, I'll try re-downloading it, see what happens. But I know I had so many mods on it too. Like,
Yeah, I remember the mods. They were fun.
oh yeah, it's too good. Oh man,
Genshin and other games.
Genshin and other games. I don't know. What's it called? San Andreas was fun too. I tried it out, but then it was a bit iffy doing the mods on that one. So
Oh,
I
I
was
see.
like, yeah, but it was cool. It was cool at the time.
Mhm.
But you know what? You know what's one game though that I wish they would let you mod in? That I just bought it recently. Have y'all ever heard of Back for Blood?
No.
So have you ever
Oh,
heard
you're
of?
playing it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You saw the
Mhm.
stream, yes.
Mhm.
Katie was watching the stream, but
Yeah, it was really good graphics.
oh, it's just the
Nice.
best. But so have you ever heard of Left 4 Dead 2?
Mhm.
Yes,
Yeah.
I have heard of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Back for Blood is made by the same developers that that made Left 4 Dead 2, or at least or I think it was like one of the teams, and they pretty much like beefed up the graphics and all that. It's pretty much the same thing. You got a 4-team setting, but like the zombies are insane on that one.
Oh no.
It's crazy, but it's fun.
Yeah.
So far, it's only multiplayer. There's no like offline mode, but I guess technically, if everyone else left, you're to be technically playing single player, but it's still online.
Yeah, understandable. You
Yeah.
just make one single player and just wait for the people, or just go on single only.
Just single with
Let's
with a bunch
go.
of bots with you.
Mhm.
It's
Perfect.
it's crazy. I wanna see if I can get a few friends on that one because that game is insane. It's crazy.
You know what I want to go back to is I want to go back to what was it?
Windbloom.
Wind Bloom.
That's
Windbloom
good
event.
too.
Yeah, the good times, good times, good times.
Good times.
Yes, yes, indeed. But what were you trying to get back to, Frozen?
Windbloom.
Making a snowman?
Yeah.
I got separated. Ah. Oh. Yeah, my quest is giving up on me.
Oof.
Oh,
We gotta put you out of your misery.
Oh no.
Celeste Ludenberg.
You know what's funny? Like, so the audio clip I was originally was used on an avatar that I put on my favorites. It was a Celeste one, and one of the hand gestures, she just starts screaming out, like saying, "It's Celeste, you Ludenberg, god damn it!"
Oh yeah.
Have you heard that audio?
Yeah.
So I found it on YouTube. Apparently, it was like an animated thing that someone made. It was funny. But yeah, I was thinking about putting that like when it pops in, it's just her screaming out.
Ugh, okay.
You're alive.
Jeez. Kind of. I'm gonna have to excuse myself because I'm already starting to like lag out.
Or
So
well, before you go, I guess we could end the podcast here because I want to take a group shot before everyone leaves.
Mhm.
So I guess it's a good time as ever. All right. Let's see. Exact team. By the way,
seems like I
Jordan.
have
All
technical
right.
difficulties every single time I come to the podcast. I'm sorry.
No worries. Hey, but this is actually I think the longest time you were able to stick around.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Yay!
good.
It's because I'm connected to my computer now.
Oh,
But
nice,
that's
nice.
the problem is
the
I
last
keep
time.
getting I keep getting disconnected.
Oh, yeah.
Last
Stop
time
getting
I
stop
ended
getting
up as Mean
disconnected.
Bear. It's a little
Yes.
podcast after you died.
I
We just
know.
kind of took pictures with your corpse.
Yes.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
I couldn't
Perfect.
do anything. I had to die.
Fun
So,
times.
yeah.
All right, then, everyone watching this, I hope you all enjoyed the podcast tonight. And thanks for tuning in, especially Inuyami, and then as well as, let me see, Kix Mix. Also, again, thanks for the subs and everything. And I believe Katie as well. Appreciate it. And
Perfect.
for next week, I believe Turbo will be back online. Then if some of y'all want to
better.
join in, right, you better. I know. You better talk to us about his trip to Anime NYC. I really wanted to go, but I couldn't go because of
I know.
schooling.
Same.
But
I heard they
Yeah.
had
Yeah. Take me
Genshin
to a
stuff
con.
there.
Yeah,
My
Nice
money
stuff.
is gone.
money's gone.
Oh no.
Kokomi took your money away, I see.
Oh no.
But yeah, anyways, can't wait to start that podcast next Sunday. It'll be the same time at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern, and then I will try to get back into making YouTube shorts. I know I've been slacking on that. I might only make them like once or twice a week now, because since school is kind of at the busiest point right now. I mean, this coming up week I'm on vacation. Thanks week. Thanks.
Yay.
I was about to say thanks week.
Go.
Thanksgiving vacation. So
Thanksgiving. It's thanks week. Thanks
Yes,
to relax.
yeah, thanks to my weekend. Yeah.
Exactly.
But yeah, so I mean, I might actually have the time now to actually go through all the clips and edit them and put them into shorts for you guys, and then even save some on the side for when I get back into school, so that y'all aren't missing any content. And
Nice.
yeah, then so those will be uploaded to my TikTok, which is linked in my About tab on this channel, as well as my Instagram and YouTube. So if you want to follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and then subscribe to my YouTube channel, that'd be greatly appreciated. I'll always appreciate the support. And then as far as anything new coming up, nothing too much. Just the same old, same old. I'm actually almost done with school. I only got like a few weeks left of schooling. And
Nice.
then
Finals. Good
yeah,
luck.
finals. Oh boy, that's gonna be fun.
Okay.
But yeah, but anyways, guys, like always, have a good weekend, have a good night, or good morning wherever you're at. And until the next time, deuces! I hit my knuckle. Ah!
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 Perfect.
Take care, everybody.